we're live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 364 of Fans of Power. I'm Joe Motto, and I'm here with my partners in crime, Tyler T-Rex Baker, Nasty Nate Nathan Kennedy, Rebecca McDonald, a.k.a. Newt, the Trash Man, Ren McKenzie, the Dr. Dushin Mitrovich, and the Reverend James Etok. Jesus Christ, that's a lot to thank you. That's a lot to fucking memorize there.
You did good.
It's a lot of people here. Full house tonight. Who wants to be John Stamos?
I'll take that.
All right, I'll be Bob Saget. Joe can be
Joey,
Dave Coulier.
with his shitty voices.
Yeah, Rebecca can be.
I'll be Aunt Becky.
The twins or whatever.
No, I'll be Aunt Becky. Her name's Becky.
Oh yeah.
I guess it would make sense. Yeah, I figured she was going to be DJ.
Well, who's gonna be Stephanie and the twins? Dushin, you gonna play
well,
multiple roles? Ren, somebody? Yeah.
Yeah, Dushin could be.
Little Warwick over there.
What?
All right, so Ren, Stephanie, and Dushin can be the Olsen twins, and just you got it, dude. And he can just pop in and say that. And James can be Steve. He can be Steve.
Yeah, he can be Steve.
I don't remember who that is. I'm sorry. It's been
See,
too long.
DJ's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't get a full house over here in the UK either.
Yeah,
all I know is Dave Coulier ruined the real Ghostbusters. So
oh yeah, well it's a good you only got one show with Dave Coulier.
Come on, Tyler, cut it out.
I did used to like watching America's Funniest People, though. I did enjoy watching it, not because of him though.
What? America's who?
Oh.
What is it?
America's Funniest People. No, it was a spinoff of America's Funniest Videos. It was America's Funniest People.
Really?
Yeah, I've never.
Yeah,
heard
Dave Coulier and some girl co-hosted it. Yeah.
One season, I bet. I'm assuming it was a failure.
I don't know. I was a kid when I watched it, and it was on around the same time frame on Sunday night. So,
okay.
Yeah, it may have been 2 seasons. It may have been not even a full season, but I was like, oh, this is great.
Oh God, yeah. Hey, you know what's funny is before this episode started, Rebecca then popped up, and then what did you say? Something about you're competing? Like, hey, if we were competing.
Oh, I said I'd be damned if you won this hair competition.
And then I told her and just said, it's gone. I got it cut. It got it was getting way too hot, and it would have been torture. It would have been a nightmare at PowerCon, so I got it cut.
So now you're just going to have to resort to rubbing your nipples the whole time instead of playing with your
whole
Well, I might just grab my scarf and twirling like this to keep it cool, but
he needs one of those fidget spinners or something. Like Joe can just play with one of those things on his finger or something like that. Some bubble wrap.
God, I remember when those were the fucking crazy. I was like, why are people going crazy about spinning this shit on their finger? People were going nuts at the stores trying to find them. Now they went and discounted everywhere. Like months later, it's like, God, the crazes that people get into.
So I mean, like Origins is going to be Masterverse and Origins will all be, they'll be in the discount.
Just like fidget spinners, man. It's all a fad.
Yeah,
I love my Origins. I love them.
Well, and if no one's checked it out already, if you're not a part of the Facebook group and you haven't checked the video out that I mirrored from the Facebook group and put on the channel, that's going to be a thing going forward. When Joe gets a new Origins figure in, he'll have a little review. We'll put that up on the channel for everybody to enjoy some bonus content. And also, if you didn't check it out, which James, you should have messaged me as well. Tyler told me that you wanted to join in on the. You wish you would have.
Oh, the Secret Wars. Yeah, it wasn't a case of I was so knackered last night. I thought it got to about half hour before it was going to start, and I was just I'm so tired. I can't do this. I really wanted to because I was like,
what was that word you said? You were so what? What was the word?
Oh, knackered.
Yeah, I thought. He was naked.
But I
didn't have any clothes, so I couldn't have joined you guys.
I mean, I thought you said naked. Did you say you were naked? Wait, I don't know what that. Wait, what? What's
Naked means high on crack.
Tired.
That doesn't mean I'm high on crack.
I've never heard
these
that.
Guys.
Is that a British word? I'm assuming.
A plane ticket out of the country or something.
I don't know. I'm trying to learn English and British English.
You just got a dirty mind.
No, I thought he really said naked. I thought he said I was naked last night. I was like, what? What's that got to do with being on the show?
Just knackered.
Exactly.
It starts with a K. So, knackered. But yeah, I was very much up for talking about Secret Wars because like one of my favorite comics of the 1980s. Still is like one of the big first crossover. Like all the comics of one company coming together. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was also my introduction to the best kind of group collection of Marvel villains, where you had the Wrecking Crew, Absorbing Man, Ultron, Molecule Man, who's still one of my that depiction of him where he was his name. What was his name? Owen. I feel like it was Owen Wilson. It wasn't Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Like, what are you talking about?
But yeah, that was a pretty that wasn't one of your better impressions.
Man.
I'm just like, that's what Owen Wilson does. What are you talking about? You know, it's all he knows how to do. It's like Seth Rogen's
he's a bit of a
I'm not claiming to be an Owen Wilson impressionist by any means. I think he's shit. So
I can bring the Secret Wars back to He-Man for anybody watching this game. Well, they're talking about Marvel's Secret Wars. So Mike Swanigan, who storyboarded A Tale of Two Cities, the episode Dushan's going to regale us with, he storyboarded that episode. He had a habit of reusing Filmation characters, but also characters outside of Filmation. And one of the characters he did was he brought in a certain version of Kang the Conqueror, Rama Tut, and turned him into Nepthu the Wizard in Temple of the Sun. Yeah. So there you go. Nepthu from Temple of the Sun is based on...
I forgot. You mentioned that in one of your trivia videos a while back.
It's one of my old YouTube videos. It was like, it's crazy. Because I looked at the sketches, in the storyboard, the original sketches, it's like, it's Rama Tut. Like Michael Swanigan was literally... I don't know. I want to say swiping, but he does it more out of love, and it's like no. He was creating. He was just like, let me see if I can slip in a Marvel character. And with what was the She-Ra episode? He Ain't Heavy. You had the wizard Catalyst, and originally the model, in the storyboard, the model for Catalyst, and actually, sorry, the character used throughout the storyboard is the wizard Dushan.
The wizard from Dragon's Lair 2.
What was his name? MODOK?
And that was even before the game was released, so they could have gotten royally sued.
Yeah. So and the other one I think Swanigan did was in the She-Ra episode, The Anxious Apprentice, where he used the female lead from the animated film Rock and Roll. If anybody's ever heard of Rock and Roll.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
One of my favorites.
That's really
I
really
think
cool.
me and him are the only ones that have seen this.
We still gotta watch it. The rest of us stuff.
I watched
very
it.
cool.
Oh yeah, Dushan, I'm sure has seen it.
There we go.
Amazing film.
Yeah, it is.
Well, quickly, speaking of great videos and stuff, James also has a great new video up on his Serial Geek TV YouTube page. Yeah, definitely go subscribe there. But yeah, talking about Catch a Falling Star, and it's part 1, but talking about like the Marvel, Star Marvel, Master Universe comics, a lot of behind the scenes shit. Very informative. That was an awesome fucking video.
I felt bad because someone on Twitter said, I look forward to watching this video because that was one of my favorite versions of He-Man. I thought, oh boy, you're not going to enjoy part 1.
No, he ain't going to enjoy that.
Yeah, he might enjoy part 2 that you do when you put part 2 out. He may enjoy that.
Part 2, yeah, he'll enjoy part 2. Plus, you get to see all that unpublished artwork. So that's
I was. We're talking like more than just like 1 or 2 panels. We talking.
Oh yeah, there's I couldn't obviously the Parangona Foundation. They kind of want to. I don't know. I think at some point they want to kind of get it published in some way, but I just said to them, look guys, like, can I get a bunch in that at least relevant to the video, because you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to go, here's a bunch of pages. So yeah, I got, I think, what was it, issue 13 was the last official, that was the last issue. Then I think I got artwork in there from 14, 15,
holy
and
shit.
16, and 16 was so kind of worked in progress that it's shots of like Lubick, but still in pencil form and stuff.
It's man.
Yeah.
And there's like a cover for issue 28, right?
Oh, yeah, something crazy. There was like all these, definitely future. And I think, I don't know if I included the premise of the Stinkor comic that they were writing during the bad run of comics. They were going to do a Stinkor story called Love Stinks, and it just never happened.
Oh, rocking.
Jesus. Imagine if
all that shit. Well, I am a patron. Can you just send me this shit?
That's true. Yeah,
that'll be $150.
I'll give you an IOU to both of you.
$150 per megabyte.
So, Joe, what was your favorite part of the video?
Which one with James? Oh, I did not
the latest one.
I did not nitpick him.
Joe, you don't have to answer.
Yeah, because I seen it. I told James I actually sent him voice messages about it and everything. So no, it was great. I did. I sent him a lot of voice messages.
He sent me
Great,
photos
I
of him
love
watching
DC
it.
Comics.
It was,
What did you say,
Lots of
Dushin?
him crying and like watching it.
No, it was good. It was a really good video, and I did watch it all. And
I love
gave
how
him a
James
lot of
clearly
praise.
didn't see that.
what did I mean? Oh God! The
That
flash
flash.
frame of me every time.
Hey, you're actually here for it this week.
Yeah.
I should do like replicate the pose. I was like,
Yeah.
I can't do Hulk Hogan.
What's Hulk Hogan? The randomness is what I love.
What is that about, anyways? With Hogan with that pie, was that something that really happened? Or,
No,
It was
it's-
the strap
it's-
match, wasn't it?
The Yappa Pie Indian strap match, but it
Strap
sounds like he
match.
says apple pie.
Yeah.
Every time. It was, I
Joe,
think,
can't you tell that it's a
Botchamania did?
genuine photo?
No, I mean, that was so quick. I
I
couldn't tell what I
know.
seen
That's
for a
what I
second. It
was
was
about to
quick. It
say.
flashed.
I'm like,
I mean, no, I'm not that gullible. God damn it. I'm just saying it was so quick.
I
I know
don't
what was
know, Joe. I
happening.
think you buy into any kind of silly shit.
Well,
You're pretty slow, man.
I mean,
You
I'm sure
fucker.
if Ram pulled up in a van, offered you candy, you'd fucking get in. You know.
He'd jump right in there.
Yeah.
Shit, I guess.
But
You got
the-
me.
He would absolutely jump in there.
the deal
And
with
then
this,
Ram would kick him out because he smells like ham.
the deal with this,
There was a guy at the gym today. I'm like, God, I wonder if that's how Joe smells in person. Like, smells like ham.
Damn.
Like, bad ham.
Oh.
You know, it's weird.
Bang.
But that's the only way I can describe it. It smells like
You're
ham.
gonna find out, Tyler, at PowerCon when I jump on your back. You will smell.
Well, I'll tell you,
something.
I'll be telling Val. I'll take
Jesus,
a
Joe, everything
corner
you
in
say
the far
sounds
hall.
so dirty.
No, I
Sounds
mean, he
so
is.
dirty.
I'm just saying that's
Well, you know,
my
I should ask
affection.
Rebecca. Like, you know, did you and John think you smell like ham?
He smells atrocious.
I thought so. He probably was like Stink or McDonald's or Popeyes or wherever the hell you guys went.
We went to Popeyes.
Yeah,
If
that's
you-
right. Yeah,
And a
Well,
riot almost broke out in this.
I'll
yeah.
go
They made him
ahead.
eat outside by the dumpster.
I'll toss this out here. If you want to come meet Joe in person and see for yourself if he smells like ham, then come out to Columbus, Ohio, August 11th through 13th. PowerCon embodies the power of friendship and family, celebrates the power of design, and showcases the power of imagination. More
Celebrate your
toys,
love for ham.
more collectibles, more fun. Experience the power. Tickets are on sale
Bring a
now.
hazmat suit.
The powercon.com, and yes, bring a hazmat suit, maybe like a clothespin, pinch your nose if Joe smells too bad.
And have 911 on speed dial.
Well, actually,
Yeah. Yes.
you know what, Jenny, just make sure you give Joe a bath before the show starts. That's all we ask.
Well, I guess it
Please.
does mean Jenny's a big ham fanatic. You know, she must love ham.
No, she's just in the charity.
I guess so.
That's exactly what it is. She's a charity.
Yeah, I
She's a very
stand
charitable
corrected there.
person.
Yeah.
I'll tell you
Joe
what,
was
that
like a
bath-
stray mutt she found on the street. She took him
That
home.
bath
and-
does smell. That bath sounds really good. That does sound really good. That sounds real nice. I'll
Uh,
take it.
Joe used dog
You were
shampoo.
going
Alright.
to
What I
say
mean,
that
everything
bath
sounds
does
Blah,
smell.
blah, All of us are talking all at once. They're like, blah, blah,
I know.
blah, 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 blah.
And Ren just turned the other way. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, but just saying, she gave me a bath before the show started. I might be like, about 2 hours late or something. That'd
She
be
like
real
fluffs
nice.
your hair up. You got like Richard Simmons hairdo going on there. And,
She's like, God
Real
damn it.
soap.
yeah, real soap. You know.
You need something stronger
Yes,
than
we
that.
are counting on you, Jenny, to introduce Joe to stuff that is not.
And clean clothing that doesn't have like mustard and ketchup stains and holes and pit stains. I imagine Joe has like a lot of white T-shirts with pit stains that kind of where it expands out past the armpit.
Well, that's because he washes his clothes in Mr. Bubbles.
It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's why he's got
Dollar
that.
Tree.
He's got that PTI going on,
Yeah.
You
or
get
the
good
UTI.
stuff. I get
UTI. He's
not
got
only-
UTI. Going on. Yeah, PTI. Pardon the
Pardon the
interruption.
interruption.
There's a good one. There's a what is it? Arm & Hammer's got some like body wash and stuff from Dollar Tree. It smells
Arm
real
and
good.
Hammer
That's
body
it.
wash. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ,
This
dude.
I got a
said
bunch of
Arm &
bottles.
Hammer.
I loaded up on it. It's got a really good smell. It exfoliates you. It smells real nice.
God, you must be washing with like bath detergent or like like laundry detergent or something like that. You know,
It's good
Mr.
stuff.
Bubbles, man.
Yeah, I
That's
see
all
Joe
he is.
pours Gain on his body there, or Arm and Hammer, laundry detergent.
Yeah.
Oh, the powder stuff, like the box laundry detergent comes in powder form. Joe like puts it and mixes it in with water and gets a good. Oh, I got quite a lather going here, Jen.
That's why they had to cut all of his hair off. He went there.
The game powder deteriorated his hair. And...
He probably got lice, man. Don't even.
Yeah,
I imagine Joe does have lice and ham smell. You know, Joe's like the smelly kid in class. Like he probably sat in a desk off to himself, like on the other side of the classroom, away from the other kids.
He's picking ticks and eating them.
Yeah, like he's like Pigpen and Charlie Brown. Like there's just like a cloud of dust. It's so easy to picture. And Joe's like picking his nose and like examining it. And I'll show that for later.
It's going straight in there.
Yeah.
Well,
looks around to make sure none of the girls are looking.
Well, I imagine also it probably didn't help he got sat in the corner because he was doing
Got
this.
something I'm going to show here.
So, I mean, you had that.
Jesus Christ.
So Joe was put out in the hall again.
Yeah, and then when he was put in the hall, he did this.
Let's see. All right.
What the hell? God.
What's going on?
So that's
that. Power smacking.
Well, close, Ren. He's power smacking something.
That's the worst. That's the worst fact I ever heard in my life. You are a wild kid, Joe Amato.
I try it.
And Jenny, feel free to express with emojis if Joe has ever said this to you.
The hole! Fucker! Just go through the goddamn hole, you bastard! Go in the hole. There. Is that so fucking hard?
Jenny.
Just let us know.
You see us?
I was watching that video.
This is the sign. This is the sign right here. Jenny, just let us know. Just let us know.
Oh my God, that was
like, hey Ren, how's everything going? Everything's going really good. And I'll call the police for you. No problem.
Well, quickly, let me say hello to the chat. We have MOTU Drew, Zentron, Speaking Moistly, JSP, Rebel Wookie. Say it, Nathan.
Johnny Cock.
Thompson Farm, Chris Carter, MOTU Matthew, Adam Gabbert. For fuckness sake, let's see. So,
what about that
Jenny?
guy?
So listen, Jenny, I love you, baby. She's here. Fans of
Fans of Power is here, Joe. We are live.
Fans of Power, yeah. You big dope bird.
Will Timpson, Thanos Copter, DL, Simple Tricks and Nonsense. Joe Amato, John Bell, Havoc Staff. Goddamn, I'm still scrolling. I'm getting there.
Tyler Baker is here.
Shut up.
I am.
Kevin Smith. Listen, shut up.
What was that?
Daniel Maynard. Daniel Maynard, and I think I got everybody. If I missed anybody, I apologize. There, I think I got everybody. Christ, my eyes are burning. Hey, and another thing, are enjoying this content.
Make sure you burning.
Because I'm starting to sweat, but put some likes. Give us some likes right now. Remember, that algorithm helps, and it gets more people to enjoy this content. So right now, if you want, just hit that like button. We got 35 people watching. Just smack it. You do that, and I'll show you my lips. But I'm not going to show anything more, but I'll do it. I'll give you some lip action. I only see 11 likes. Come on, you guys can hit that fucking like button. For Christ's sake, do something.
You know,
13.
There we go. Up here.
You know, if you were to take off that fucking scarf, maybe you wouldn't sweat.
Yeah.
No, shut up. No, I love
the hood and the mask.
That's a good point.
We got to 15. I love you guys. See, 17. Look at, I love you guys so much. Look at that. We got to 18. You guys are hitting it. This means a lot. I love all you guys.
Why the hell does anybody want to see your fucking lips?
69 likes and he'll drop his pants.
Oh shit! Oh Christ! Yeah, you all
what,
see that.
The worst part about that is we won't even hit anybody's meters because he doesn't have anything. He's smooth like a Barbie doll.
What?
Oh wow!
Joe's got no batch.
Joe doesn't even have the little hump in the front. He's all smooth and.
Can you imagine how disappointed Jen has been this entire time? Like everyone's starting to realize what a degenerate Joe is.
Well, hey, but if I shave it, then it makes it look a lot bigger. Then, so see, I shaved it.
What?
And that's how you see it, though, right, Joe? Everything looks bigger to you, right?
Joe, that's why you should watch Seinfeld, so you would know what happens when you shave the hair.
Look at James. He's like, "This is the episode I returned to tonight. Is this shit?"
Joe Amato.
Yeah, there we go.
That's it. That's smooth.
Joe Motto. You're a nasty dude, Joe
And it's
Motto.
just red down there like that from all like the flea bites.
From all the smashing. All that dry fapping.
An infection he's got going on down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
shit.
it's like the crabs are infested with scabies, and the
Yeah.
scabies are infected with herpes. And
Yeah, and they all drank bubbles, and it made them like super ultra.
It's a
Scabies.
never-ending cycle. Oh, Christ.
Jenny says, "Is this the first step towards prostitution, Joe? Do this, I'll show you my lips." What do they get if they hit the damn bell?
I can see Joe whoring himself out like to everybody at PowerCon. Like, if you subscribe, but I'll let you look at
Jenny,
my dress.
Jenny, he's trying to save up for a real meal for you. He said, "I gotta sell some of this body to get
Well, Ren, either that or it's just going to be a lot of those 2 for $3 meals at McDonald's or
2
whatever.
for $3, yeah. Get whatever
Or like
you
the
want,
Wendy's
baby.
dollar menu.
Oh,
Get whatever
quickly,
you want
that's
on the dollar
bullshit.
menu.
I went to McDonald's today because I wanted to get the $3
McDonald's.
bundle.
McDonald's.
I did.
Yes.
But I did. I want to get the $3 bundle deal. They raised that fucker to $3.50.
Oh, no.
Son of a
Oh, my
bitch,
God.
They did.
Oh, man.
50 more cents.
You hear that, Jenny? Your
50
anniversary is
cents.
ruined.
It's
But you know
over.
what I
Commercial
did?
for McDonald's on here right now.
Oh, at McDonald's. Look at you. It looks like there we go.
Not a
McDonald's.
sponsor, by the way. Not a
And it's
sponsor.
like,
No.
he looked thrilled.
Or are we?
McDonald's. Well, shit, but
So
really,
I
they
had
jacked it up
McDonald's.
by 50 cents. I couldn't believe they did that. That is
Oh,
a
no,
disappointment.
50 cents.
Oh, they
50
jacked it up
cents.
on you, Joe. Oh,
Well,
Well, I mean, I remember
baby.
I was so proud.
James, you want to
that-
pass the collection plate for this poor bastard?
the Reverend? Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody send this
And
dude
James, let
35
us pray. And he
cents.
puts his hand on Joe's head, and then he's like, "Oh my God!" And he's like, "Deuce, give me some hand sanitizer." Like all the oil on his hand.
And then Joe snatches it from it and drinks the hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Somebody send Joe $2 so he can buy 4 fucking meals.
There you go. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys. Yeah, go ahead. PayPal me. I'll get
But
you.
then he wants to
information.
tell everyone how like healthy he is because he eats all this slop for $1.
Yeah.
But
I could do
I do eat
150
healthy.
push-ups.
I do. I eat healthy and I do lots
Yeah,
of
yeah,
exercises.
because Popeyes
Yeah,
and McDonald's
if
are
you
at the
compare
top of.
McDonald's
You
to
know, I go there every day, Joe. So I can attest to that.
I knew it.
Why
See,
does that QR
No,
code
when Ren
keep
was
popping up?
Army, they fed him nothing but McDonald's chicken nuggets and on Fridays the McRib.
Oh, man. I
Always
do,
get
No.
I do,
McRib.
I do love some McRib sandwiches, though.
what was that QR code though? What is that?
What is that?
Ah, okay. See, so
It's a new technology, Joe.
yeah, it's new technology. So we introduced this. Rebecca made this like earlier in the week, maybe I think earlier in the week or
Last week, I think it was.
And
Well,
I
John
got,
made the QR code. I just made the LinkedIn
oh yes,
link
you
for
made
you
the
guys.
LinkedIn. John made
or
the
the
QR
link tree. Sorry, link
the
tree.
link, yeah, the link tree, and we did this when Tyler and I did the spinner rack. So if you're watching this, say you're watching this on TV, and
This
you're
shows
not,
that Joe doesn't watch your guys' videos. By the
Yeah,
way,
of-
Tell him
I
in it.
mean-
Well, unless we're
I was
talking about
watching you
him, then
guys,
he
and I
checks
saw you
out.
guys.
No,
bring
no,
that up.
I was really busy on that night doing some stuff. I'm working on some things.
yeah,
And
he's working.
Joe,
on
Joe,
some
Joe,
things.
Joe, Joe, Joe. What pattern do you see in that pattern? What does it remind you of?
it's what
What's
do you
this,
mean?
like
It's just- it's a
Rorschach
square.
test now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
what comes to your mind?
It
Beans.
kind of looks like looking sideways that way. It looks like young Jason Voorhees. I feel like I could see lips in a mouth and his scraggly hair. If you could only see what I see, I really do. Like young.
You are mental.
No, it really does. I wish I could show you what I mean. It looks like he's looking that way. Or wait, this way. Or you know what I mean. My left is your
No.
right. My right's your left. But I know what I'm talking about. But it does.
Nobody
it looks like
knows
young
what you're talking about, including
All right,
you.
Jesus Christ. It does though. It really looks like young Jason. Is
But
this supposed
anyway.
to look like something?
Psychosis.
If
Oh.
you're
Looks
watching
like
this,
a QR code to me.
yeah, if you're watching this on TV or like on your computer or whatever, if you take your phone, and I got Tyler to do this, if you open up your camera and hold it up there, it'll let you open it up in a browser. It takes you to the link tree, which gives you the YouTube page, Ren's shirts, Joe's shirts, our
That's
Spotify
cool.
account, and also, as Tyler put it, our Instagram channel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Our
so
Instagram channel.
yeah, Ren, go ahead and give that a shot.
Let's see.
Oh, go ahead and show them what page it
All right.
brings up for you when you.
So,
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
See,
That's
Joe,
really
it's
cool.
that kind of
Oh,
phone, not
yeah.
the old style land phone.
Yes, and our Facebook group as well. So any of those, you click on any of those, that'll take you directly to all of those pages. So
give me a second. I want to try this. Hold on. Stay right there.
I sent it to the group chat.
Again,
Joe.
remember, it's the new
It
type
doesn't
of
work
phone.
with your flip phone, Joe.
What happened to James?
I'm still here. I'm just I'm blowing my nose. No one needs to see that.
Oh, come on, man. We can see your boogers. It's okay.
Busted boogies right now.
Yeah, busted boogies. No, wait, no, Tyler, you get busted boogers.
Yeah, busted boogers.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Joe, do you have a cell phone now? Do you have a cell phone now, Joe?
Don't lie.
I do, but hold on. I did want to see if this works.
An old car phone from the 90s doesn't count.
Oh God.
This shit ain't working. How does this work now?
Are you're messing with us?
Yeah,
Joe,
I
stop
forgot that Joe's pushing 70. So that makes
All right. No, but okay. I'll be honest. I did upgrade my cellular telephone to a one where you can touch it now. So you can touch it and do stuff like that.
You can touch it now.
He's got one of those senior citizen phones probably right now with the big ass buttons on it.
Shut up! No, but you can. I can do that stuff now, and so it is.
Touch my phone.
You fucker!
I can't get up.
But I do have to. Oh, I'm swear I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna choke the living.
That's the exact impression of you.
Anyways, I have to figure out. Jen, like she told me, like there's a link to where I can get like a special kind of earpiece for that cellular phone because it makes me look even clearer than this. And I swear to God, Ren, I swear to God, you are getting choked the fuck out at PowerCon.
Oh no!
And look at that. Look at how my technology has come though so far. Because look at that right there.
Yeah, watch Joe come. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
No, but that was grainy, and that's when Ren would say, "There goes Tarzan," because Ren was like, "Dude, your bookshelves." He always said something funny to say when he was looking at my video games. Bastard. Hey, we talking about a topic tonight? What's the topic? Yeah, I love them pickles. Jesus Christ.
We know.
What's the topic?
Well, I'll let Deucin take the lead on this. It was kind of a roundabout way his idea, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Right.
I think the adding the addition of Tarzan, I think was like the I think it's been a few weeks. Oh hell, I'm gonna steal his thunder. Deucin, take all the credit there.
Well, back in those days, in the
He's like cleaning his pipe while he's talking right now.
Like Deucin, like an old man, like telling a story to a bunch. In those days,
and I think he's the youngest out of all.
And he
of
looks
us,
up and reflects his
Well,
thoughts.
me and Deucin.
I can see Deucin sitting really far back in his chair and putting all the shit in his pipe.
Yeah.
Well, listen up, kids.
Go ahead, Deucin.
Go on, Deucin.
Well,
many moons ago,
before time.
God, when he never shuts up. When we ask him to talk, he's like,
for fuck's sake, stop!
he's going all scanners on us.
We messed his flow up, man.
Filmation did animated Tarzan, and then later, for some reason, they decided to recycle much of the script. Ta-da!
God, that's insightful.
All right.
And that's the end of the episode. Thank you for joining us today.
Have a powerful day.
Yeah, subscribe to the channel. Mumble Way True now.
Actually, here we go. Since we're all saying bye, I'll go ahead and play this since Joe says this, and we'll go ahead and we'll just wrap it up. Hope everyone enjoyed this 30-minute episode. Here we go.
Until next time, have a fuck.
Right now.
We broke Deucin.
Hey, he's got something else to add. Tyler, you wanna jump?
No, Deucin's still there. Come on, man.
Is he
You
just
can
sitting
do
there,
it, man.
laughing, or is he like, I don't know how to talk to these people?
Oh yeah, he's giggling his ass off right now. We broke him.
Someone needs to be. Oh, sorry.
So,
Well,
Come on, little buddy, you can do it.
For some
You got
reason,
this, Rock. Yeah, come on.
like with Filmation, occasionally they would recycle some plot premises and such, but never to all that severe extent as what happened with this episode. Because when you watch this episode and when you watch the very first episode of Tarzan from 1976, so much of the plot is lifted for the He-Man episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like literally line for line.
Yeah.
It's so weirdly unique. It's like you can still watch the two episodes independently, and each are still worth in their own right. But it's still just strange. Although one aspect that they didn't reuse is that the original Tarzan episode continued for 2 more episodes throughout the shows. So that the story of the Golden City eventually concludes way much better than what happens on the He-Man episode. Because
we do get the reference in Happy Birthday Roboto, the real throwaway line about Gunn's made great improvements in Targa since he became king. The end. It's like, what? I wanted to see that episode. I wanted to see that return, not like this Roboto episode.
Yeah, that episode sucks balls. It's a bad episode.
And I wanted to ask everyone else here, because I don't think the rest of us had watched. I've never watched any of the Filmation Tarzan, and
I hadn't either. I had heard of it. I had never seen it, or even any pictures of it or anything like that. I never. I think I'm trying to remember how I heard about it. I think it probably was to you, James, and just posting a reference somewhere, I mean, of course, I feel like a lot of the stuff comes from James, just because he was constantly, reciting from the Bible and letting everyone know what the real, in the beginning, there was Lou Scheimer, was
in the beginning was Lou Scheimer, yeah. No, I was just about to say, the funny thing I remember about this episode was much like, so I guess so many people, I remember He-Man, over here in the UK, we had very few channels in the 1980s. We had 3.5 channels because the fourth channel started at 4 in the afternoon. So we had 3.5 channels. So what we got was very, shows here and there, sporadically kind of thing. So I grew up knowing He-Man. And then one day I was in a video store and I saw a Black Star VHS. And I was like, oh, they made another kind of barbarian cartoon. And then it wasn't until I think the early 90s when we got cable television, and there was a show called Fun Factory, which I think was like a European distributed show. And it was fantastic. I mean, it was fantastic back then. You think about it, it started at, I think, like 6 in the morning, ran till midday. And it was just full of all these wonderful 80s cartoons, in the prime, like Transformers, He-Man, Inspector Gadget, anything and everything was there. But they one of the shows they would put on is Tarzan. And I'm like, oh, Filmation, this is like an old Filmation show. But I remember like seeing this Tarzan episode and thinking, because I hadn't seen A Tale of Two Cities in years, and I was like, this feels really familiar. But I didn't have A Tale of Two Cities on video because it wasn't released over here, and I hadn't recorded it on VHS. But I remember thinking, I swear I've seen this before. And then, eventually when the internet came along, I get the episode, and I'm like, oh, right. It kind of makes sense. Although, as Dushan's about to explain, it probably makes little sense, to be honest.
But
End of rant.
Also, another thing about Filmation Tarzan is that that was the first Filmation show with that familiar action adventure realistic art style that they did.
Yeah.
Before that, they would before in the 60s they would do Archie and DC Comics superheroes, and it was a different art style. But then what happened is Star Trek: The Animated Series in 1973, which was kind of in between what was seen before and what was going to be seen later. And then Filmation Tarzan happened, and they put so much effort into this thing. Like when you look at the stock animations,
God, there's so many sequences I recognize right off, from like the Panther to like Tarzan dropping down into the frame.
Also, what you'll notice is that a bunch of those stocks that would then later get reused for He-Man is that they had much more frames per second than what would later be seen. And it's like,
was Tarzan the first show they did like that kind of level of rotoscope? They did rotoscope.
First show they did rotoscope at all. Like
Wow.
previously, the only time they did rotoscope was on Star Trek: The Animated Series, but
Really?
for the Enterprise.
Oh, of course, because they did the wireframe models. Is that right?
No, they used the ships, the stock footage from the original series.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I didn't really realize that.
It's
Wow.
even crazier thing about that is that much of the stock animations for the Enterprise come from the very first pilot episode, The Cage.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
that's kind of blown my mind slightly. That's pretty cool. So you learn something every day, kids. I hope there's no kids watching.
Yeah. Also,
we know kids have watched our show.
That
And
got
like,
recycled
No, I
from
think
Tarzan.
the few
One more
kids
thing that
they've had on here, they've recently taken them off.
Yeah, one more
The
thing
parents
that got recycled from Tarzan. You know that short music sting with violins that comes from Tarzan. Like not the usual one that you hear. The usual one that you hear on He-Man comes from Flash Gordon, but
That's right.
other one comes from Tarzan.
Right. Okay. I love those little musical stings. I remember the first time I heard it in a Flash Gordon episode, I was like, that's from He-Man. And then I realized, oh, it's not from He-Man. It's the other way around. Unless Formation were time travelers.
That episode with the Blue Witch.
Yeah, the Blue Witch.
Yeah.
That's the
That's
one.
when
Yes.
it's heard. And it's like,
I had that on
Good
VHS.
done.
That episode.
it even
Yeah.
surprised me because all of a sudden you hear it and it's like, what the fuck? This predates He-Man.
Yeah. It's such a great little piece of music. I love it, the little sting. We had it on the YouTube
Yeah, it's
channel, I think,
absolutely
didn't
effective.
we? Yeah. Very
I
effective.
wanted to ask Joe. Joe, like, is this your first time watching Tarzan, or did you watch
I
this
watched it as a
back
kid, but
Okay.
again, it's just stuff I didn't retain in my memory bank. Like I'd watch it, and if there's reruns, and that's it. But nothing I ever went to go rent at the video stores or ever see again. So,
You couldn't
just like,
because it was 1970s, Joe. It wasn't released on VHS.
well, I didn't know if years later they could have made a goddamn fucking thing on VHS, couldn't they? Couldn't they put it on VHS? You son of a
They
bitch!
haven't.
Well,
When they
I
did,
don't
Joe
think
passed
they
it over to
could.
go rent
Religious
New Jack
release for
City
it.
again.
But they could.
You're
They
a
could have had
weird dude,
beta.
Joe
I remember
Mata.
I had beta for the longest. Remember
You're
the
a beta.
And beta, actually, the quality was actually
That was good, yeah.
that was. I'll give it to you, fucker. But and beta actually was superior in quality to VHS, but it just got fucking outshined. But yeah. So I had beta for the longest. I just couldn't rent any new shit because nothing new was coming out. So we ran the same goddamn stuff all the time. Went to the store.
I wanted to ask Tyler, between having watched the episode Tell Two Cities multiple times and then going and watching this for the first time, obviously you see the parallels, of course, but was there any point, like, did you enjoy it for what it was, or just because you knew how it was that you're like, it's fine? Or what were your thoughts?
I appreciate the differences there. Like, you know, they play up, you know, the Queen aspect of kind of falling for the hero, which I would like to have seen that played up a little bit more, like a little bit more interaction with the hero and the Queen. Whereas, like in Slave City, it's Lodar who's, you know, just wants to, you know, beat the hell out of everybody. I kind of wish they had
And you most
maintained.
certainly don't want him to fall for He-Man.
I not particularly, but hey, if you want to see that, that's cool, man. No worries. But not me particularly. No, not really. I would have much rather have seen Lodar as like the personal bodyguard of the Queen, who's like constantly like kind of feels intimidated by He-Man because here's a guy that, or even Tarzan, you know.
I mean,
But
considering that he's
like
a guy
Bombada.
who...
Yes,
Yeah.
like, but there you
I
go.
was
Like,
getting major vibes from like Conan the Destroyer
Yeah.
with this. Yeah,
yeah,
same.
yeah. That'd have been very, very cool because I like the idea of an evil queen having a thing for the hero and kind of playing up that, you know, because Conan's even done that too in some of the Savage Sword of Conan books, you know, like evil queens falling for him, things like that.
I was going to say, like in the A Tale of Two Cities episode, I swear Queen Belina kind of does. I can't tell if in certain scenes she's played as if she does like He-Man.
That's how I
took
took
it.
it.
She does.
Yeah, just the way she looks at him, her dialect. I'm like, oh, yeah, she's
Yeah,
jonesing for He-Man big time.
Yeah, that's I kind of. It's
that's what
not
I
as,
got
it's not as,
too.
yeah, it's not as blatant as I guess you would expect. But yeah, they kind of, she smiles at him, and but then I think, like, is she trying to cover her tracks? Because when they finally capture Rhea, she's like, You are free to
She's
go.
like, you can go now. Bye. Here's your sword.
Yeah, let's imagine that.
Yeah.
Go now. Bye. And He-Man
No, but
doesn't
even when she
suspect
offers He-Man like to be the captain of her guard, like she
Yeah,
seems
that's a good point,
it
yeah.
seems like it's a way of like getting
She
him
wants
to
to
stay.
keep him around.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. You know, and call him to bed whenever she is in the mood. You know, that's
Not only that,
it's just
but with what's his name? The little guy. I felt a little bit of
Draka.
I felt a little bit of jealousy with him, with He-Man.
Lots of
I know
jealousy.
she's gonna
Yes.
like him,
yeah.
and like there's a
Lots
little bit of jealousy there with him.
Which I can't
was
see her
thinking-
having a thing for Draka, but knowing he's like the one guy she confides and talks to all the time.
I always
And
think that Draka, if you look at his design, he looks like Mo Sizlak in The Simpsons. He's kind of like
Yeah, he does kind of.
he's got like that the ways
The hunch too a little bit in terms of the hunching
the
forward.
fact that some character designers on He-Man worked on The Simpsons. It's like, I wonder. I'm going to reuse this old character from 1983.
Well, we'll ask Rock if he knows Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Amanda Hug and Kiss. I mean, yeah, because one of the lead character designers on She-Ra was Dale Hendrickson, and he did like a lot of Simpsons characters. I think it's been a long time since I looked at his credentials, but yeah, it's he did like Froster and I think. Angela,
have to thank him.
Oh yeah, he did. He done good work.
All the hot ice chicks.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask Ren the similar to Joe. Ren, did you watch Tarzan back in the day?
I never heard of Tarzan until you guys sent it to me. Honestly.
Not even the character?
cartoon. The cartoon I never knew about it. I don't know if it was aired here when I was younger or whether I just missed it altogether. There were a lot of cartoons I didn't find out until I got a little older though. I don't know whether, like I said, whether they just didn't air where I was. I know when I was really young, I was in Germany, so I may have missed it.
That could have been it.
So,
did you enjoy the episode that you did watch?
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. I wanted to say that I know like this episode and all the ones from the Flash Gordon series, powerful women were very, very pushy as far as sexuality. And I was wondering if that's a Filmation thing or if that's that genre or that from those years. Like they were like, I want him and I want you and you're gonna come, you're gonna stay with me and you're gonna be here. And I'm like, that's weird for kids shows back then.
But thinking about it, I think you are right. It does feel explicitly like a Filmation.
Remember that
every single episode of Flash Gordon, they did the same thing. Every single one.
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome.
Remember that
I think
the
it's
sexual
about...
revolution happened just a couple of years ago. Prior to that,
right?
Yeah.
It's
So how
also
come
just
they're not
about
acknowledged?
like people in power alone will feel entitled.
Yeah.
Man or woman, and they'll be like, "Well, I want that person. I can have that person." You know, it's a sense of entitlement.
But it looks hotter when you got hot women like demanding and stuff like that. I mean, that's.
Plus, I think that's a male fantasy. Is like, oh, this woman in power, she's gonna take me.
Man, wouldn't that be awesome? But I guess I gotta go.
It was also crazy because each one, the man would shun the woman, and it would make her want him even more. Like it was just a weird thing that I caught on, especially like I saw it all in the other ones, but this one was super blatant. I was like, that's kind of weird. But I also knew the episode that it had that He-Man had kind of swiped all the images. And I was like, okay, that's cool. So I watched that one again, Slave City again today as well.
I was waiting for Tarzan to have amnesia, and so I was like, "That's kind of interesting that he doesn't have amnesia." And it's like, I'm Tarzan, Lord of the Apes. It's just
I think that's what I liked between all three is the beginning of it. They're all the same, but then the third act changes everything between each one. So I can appreciate.
But there's one more similarity, except that they switched the roles. Like in that part in Masters of the Universe episode when He-Man goes to the dungeon masked to release the king, that was flipped roles.
Yes,
from the Tarzan episode.
Mm-hmm.
was going to say that's the
that
only
point
scene.
on, it's completely different.
I was going to say it's the only scene in A Tale of Two Cities I don't understand, where He-Man, he's in his, the king's going to be presented. He doesn't free him. He goes down and he says, "I've got a plan, but you're going to have to, trust me or whatever." Okay, I'll do as you say. And then it just cuts to them in the thing, and the He-Man's plan is, I'm going to rip my clothes off and be like, "Look at me, it's He-Man," and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, it's him again." I didn't understand what He-Man's plan.
I mean, it works for Joe all the time to get free food.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
just exposes himself, and they'll just give him whatever he wants to. He'll put his clothes back on.
Fucking crazy homeless guys here again. Let's give him a hot
anyone
dog,
smell
he'll
ham?
It smells oddly like ham in here.
Oh my god!
Am I having a stroke? Do you
we stopped
smell
saying
ham?
breakfast 3 hours ago.
Now, I guess the next
Mama killed Mama Cass, a ham sandwich of Joe Amato.
I guess the biggest question mark to this whole thing, is there any evidence anywhere of anyone that pushed that along? That
Swanigan. He was the one, at least with the storyboards. He basically, same as everything to Tarzan. So in his storyboards, he just references the Tarzan episode. But then if the script for A Tale of Two Cities is so heavily influenced by, I said this same thing to do, Sam, when he mentioned what the theme of the show was today. And I said the weirdest thing about the script for A Tale of Two Cities, it makes no reference that this is a repurposed Tarzan episode. It's really strange.
Not even to the original writer.
Say again?
Not even to the original writer.
No, because I was trying to, the original writer of this episode, I think it was probably Ron and Sam Schultz. No, it was, is it Ron and Sam Schultz? I forget. But Richard Pardee wrote the A Tale of Two Cities episode. And yeah, there's just no, it's really, really weird. I mean, I mentioned recently about the fact that the She-Ra episode 3 on a Dare She-Ra episode Shades of Orko repurposes the He-Man episode 3 on a Dare, at least in an action scene, where they just take the dialogue wholesale and they don't make reference to the He-Man episode. But with this one, it's really strange because, I've spoken to Swanigan about it before, and I'm not saying he says it's his idea, but I kind of get the impression that he was largely responsible for pushing this as far as he could into being a homage, a swipe, whatever you want to call it, to the Tarzan episode. Because obviously Swanigan is the one that included Black Star in Temple of the Sun, because he's the one who storyboarded that episode. He's the one that included Warlock from Black Star in The Remedy. He's the one that Rama Tut in Temple of the Sun. Swanigan was just like a fan of animation. At any point, he would always just try to, cross-reference. He tried to include a Black Star Trobbit in The Remedy. He was going to have the Metro.
That would have been perfect if that was one of the Trobbits.
Yeah, he was going to be one of the Trobbits, just like with a giant M on his chest instead. I thought, I'd like to have seen that. But it's a really weird one. There's no, aside from the obvious clues, there's no real kind of concrete, here's why they did the same thing. But that's what makes it such a wonderful kind of curiosity, I guess.
Now, IMDb credits Len Jensen and Chuck Manville for the episode.
Real Ghostbusters guys, yeah. I don't know. It's real. Because I know because back then, obviously, Filmation weren't crediting per episode. It was just a blanket credit. So I think the first credit on the end credit says, just a joint writer's credit. I don't know.
Yeah. They credited the whole stuff.
It looked like he popped his jaw when he did that.
I thought I did that.
He cracked his jaw.
Yeah. I did that very softly.
Look at that product placement there.
Yeah. Coke Zeros.
Coca-Cola is it? Oh, sorry.
I like how James is it's like in Wayne's World. He held up the McDonald's fry box earlier. He's got the Coke can now.
And he just leans back and it's like, people only do things because they get paid. And that's just really sad.
It's really sad.
Here's a comment from Simple Tricks. At the time, there was no internet, or 7 or more years had passed. That's a lifetime to a kid, and parents will remember the plot to the Tarzan episode. So I guess you're kind of banking on that too, really. It's like, they're saying, what should we do? Well, let's just take a good chunk of this episode that we have, and we've already put this out before.
Yeah, but young Deuce would have been like, this is bullshit.
I think he's about to say it. The same thing.
Yeah, but still, it's still the isolated case. They haven't done it in any other instance. Although they might have, because the premise for the proposed Faker episode was awfully similar to a Tarzan episode that involves a robotic double of Tarzan. And another interesting thing about that is that the robotic Tarzan has a door on his chest that opens up and reveals the data tape reels, just like on the Faker toy.
Very cool.
There was the Shazam episode, wasn't there? That Paul Dini wrote, and the plot of that was they have to, in order to transform into their other selves, they have to say their names backwards, because obviously to try, Captain Marvel and Shazam in order to transform, and so they had to, but they, instead of Grayskull of Power the Eye as we get in Dawn of Dragoon, they had to phonetically say it backwards. So
isn't that fun to say though? I like saying that. Grayskull of the Power the Eye. It's just fun.
In the script, it's written phonetically, so they were originally going to say it like Luke Scribble. It was really weird. I was like, thank God they didn't do that.
Oh, because then the parents would have been like satanic messaging. They're trying to get our kids to.
Yeah, and that eagle nest dude be all over that shit.
Yeah. And they're trying to make them say evil stuff and man of Master Universe.
Oh, are you the guy with the he's got the real big teeth like that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, the guy.
Oh, this is me. Yeah, that's really bad.
Go ahead,
Etox, say your last name backwards.
Say my last name backwards. I've never said it forwards. Kote? Chakotay. Oh, there we go.
Chakotay.
Kote? I don't know, something like that.
All right, let's all take turns. Everyone say their last name backwards.
I don't even know
Oh, let me get my pencil out.
I'm Otama. Ren's going to be here for a fucking hour trying to figure that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Racob.
Racob. All right, Nathan.
Racob.
Racob sounds like a character in He-Man. Racob.
Yeah. an evil asshole dick dude.
How would mine go? It would be like you didn't.
I know, mine wouldn't make any sense either.
Okay, go ahead, Rebecca, because we're saving Dushin's last name for last. But go ahead, Rebecca, yours.
Why?
Because we
I
got
don't know how to say it. I never even tried.
It would be like.
Exactly, it wouldn't make any sense.
How would that go?
Exactly.
I don't know. All right, Dushin, go ahead. Attempt Mitrovic while Ren's up there still spelling his shit backwards so he can pronounce it.
I've already
it's
did
easy
it.
for me. For me, it's Nashud.
What?
Nashud.
Nashub.
I think you're full of shit. No, your last name, not your first name. Your last name. He's like, fuck that. All right, Ren, say yours again.
Chivo or Tim?
Isnikum.
Isnikum? Isaac Yankum.
Isaac Yankum. Yeah, he's Kane, all right.
Isaac Yankum.
Oh, man.
Nobody likes Joe Amato.
All right, love you. That was a quick side rant.
Is that what he said? Nobody likes you, Joe Amato.
Yeah.
That's what Rand walks by the table at PowerCon just to look at Joe and says, "Nobody likes you, Joe Amato," and then walks back to his table.
He would do that too. He would have like a line of 50 people waiting to get autographs.
Did you say yours backwards?
Mine?
That was good. That was good, Nathan.
Who was that?
Huh?
It was Isaac Yankum.
I don't know.
It was Ren.
Yeah, I'm easy. Dushin, mine's easy.
That was fast.
It's Otama. Otama. That's what I am backwards.
Where aren't you smart?
I am. I'm a smart cookie.
He's evolving.
I'm trying.
Crumbled cookie, you jerk.
There we go. I try. Oh shit. Back to whatever the fuck we were talking about. How's that for a transition?
Look at Tyler. He's pissed.
James is thinking.
Not quite. They're closing the gap here, Deuce.
Well, see, Tyler was pissed because the Heat had a good lead, and now they're down 57-49, at least as I have here.
No, it's 51 now, so they're down 6 points. They're
and we're at halftime, so
things are getting a little tense. Just a little
it's better than the last game. Better than the last game. That's all I can hope for. Hey, they beat Boston. Everything now at this point is just gravy, you know. Because fuck Boston. Boston.
What were you thinking about, James?
What the fuck is Ren still doing up there? Are you still doing some shit, Ren? What in the hell are you doing?
I'm on eBay, man. Calm down.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I'm glad your attention's here, fucknut.
I can hear you.
Since
Ren-
Mr. Bored, I'm gonna go play with my stuff while other people are talking.
Hey, I did that one time. Just one time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she called you
One
out on that
time.
shit.
Yeah.
That was once.
Oh,
Once.
no, it was more than once. More than
I'm
once.
bored. I'm gonna go
I
get
did,
some
'cause-
pickles.
I did because hey, wait, hold on a second. Them pickles is because see, you always drink. I ain't got no drinks. I was hungry, so instead of drinking, I eat.
See,
I was
deep throat
hungry.
pickles.
See, so
No, deep throats pickles all the time.
Oh, you okay,
Someone's phone
James?
is ringing.
is that you, James? You okay?
Yeah, I just suddenly thought of something.
What?
Is that what happens when you have a thought? Like you're
Oh.
He went,
No, I just suddenly thought I was like, oh, I can actually say something about A Tale of Two Cities. That Tyler may know if I'm making this up or not.
Yes, he made no sense.
Yeah, when this was released to VHS, there was no moral segment, was there? It went straight from A Tale of Two Cities straight into The Heart of a Giant without a title card.
which I don't know because
Oh,
yeah, but there were certain tapes that did do that though. But that one, yeah, I can't clarify that.
because I remember like buying all those RCA and Magic Windows videos as soon as I got the internet. So I was seeing all these He-Man episodes for the first time. I remember watching A Tale of Two Cities, and the episode fades to black. He-Man's riding Battle Cat. I think it fades to black or just shortly after, and then it fades up and it's a storm, and then that's the Heart of a Giant episode. So there's no title card and no moral segment from the previous episode. Because the first time I saw the moral segment was someone sent me a VHS of the episode, and I was like, "Oh, it's He-Man in the library, in the Eternian Royal Library."
Yes, Ren has a question.
Listen, say the title of that episode again, please.
Oh, A Tale of Two Cities, or
No, the next one.
Heart
The
of a
Heart
Giant.
of a Giant?
I love it. It almost sounds to me like Heart of Vagina.
I knew what you were going to say. I knew he was going to say that.
I
I knew
absolutely
he
love your accent. Listen, dude.
The Heart of a Giant.
Every
Oh
time
yeah,
you
it
say Heart of
does.
Vagina,
Oh, great.
my
Say-
little
say it-
my
say it
little
again,
child
James.
inside was like,
I never ever. I'm never going to say that out loud. I can't even think it now. I'm thinking of it.
Say it again.
Ooh, the heart of a vagina.
I can see that as like a new big summer Disney film, The Heart of Vagina.
That's so hard.
I
Heart of
can't
Vagina,
not
doggone it.
unhear it now. The Heart of a
I
vagina.
know.
Yeah, just,
Yeah.
It's not annoying.
thanks.
Thanks,
Heart of a
Ren. You
Giant.
ruined it for all of us.
Yeah.
No, I made it better for
I
everybody.
want
on
to
the
see that
interweb.
Filmation script. Where's that law script? Heart of
I
Vagina.
made it better
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
everybody.
No.
Is it
I'm
like
going to title
like
card that. I'm going to do one of those title cards like the beginning of an
No,
episode, say Heart of Vagina.
we need a synopsis like
Written
Tila
by
has the
James
worst day
Etok.
ever.
It'll say written by James Etok underneath.
that's
I'm going to do it.
just me.
Yeah, who's got the storyboards for this?
I
Deucen, you got the storyboards?
Deucen, it's like when Tila gets her period. That's what it is. Telling you, Heart of Vagina.
Oh,
Well, it explains why she's so pissed off all the time. And she's constantly giving Adam shit. But there's heart in that vagina.
I love to.
She gives
Adam,
Adam
do you want-
shits
do you want homework?
because he plays dumb.
Yeah, Adam knows what's really going on. She's just she's out of
She doesn't know
Tampax.
that. She just thinks he's being weird.
So now,
Yeah, what she said.
It's really hard to do that whole thing, isn't it, when you're on camera?
It is.
Yeah,
You're
figure out where
Yeah.
everybody.
Especially when you're on the end. You're like
It's like a Tyler. It's like, right, test. Tyler, go. Oh, I got it right. Yes.
yeah, there we go.
Right, Joe. Oh,
Yeah, Nathan, go.
I mean, I guess if you just think backwards, it's your
oh, we're
right
back to
is
saying
your
our names
left and your
backwards
left
again.
is your
Yeah.
right.
Totally
But
jacked up, man.
I think next time we have James on, we have to do a watch along of Heart of a Giant, right? Just so
Oh,
we
God,
can,
let's not.
No.
Let's never talk
no.
about
You
the
can say it
episode
over and
ever
over.
again.
that way James has to say it all the
I'll just
whole time.
say, well, what's great about this episode? I'll just keep calling it this episode.
Well, Joe will be the only one who likes it.
Hey, I like that episode.
Oh, not you two.
I do. I like that episode.
I mean, it's better than She Demon of Phantos.
I don't want to.
Tyler wasn't even paying attention to that. I don't
No, that's good.
Obviously.
Tyler,
Huh?
pay attention.
Just say no.
James, say it again.
No,
Say it again.
let him have to go back and find out what I said.
No,
He
he
doesn't
doesn't.
go back
But
and watch
Tyler doesn't
I-
go back and watch these.
Yeah, I never. I'm not the egotistical. I got to go back and watch my own shit. So
We were talking about the heart of vaginas, and I said, and Rebecca said, "Oh, that's good." I said, "It's a better episode than She Demon of Phantos," and then I pulled this.
so
face.
wait, what the fuck?
Yeah,
You should have been paying attention.
the apple pie.
No, but
Yeah, apple pie. Take my belt off here and start smacking it. James and a yappa pie Indian strap match.
Oh.
Tyler,
Good, Dushin. Go on.
want the homework?
Want the
You want to-
homework?
Yeah. Do you want the homework?
Do I want the
You want
homework?
homework?
What
We're
kind of
getting
homework?
What are you looking at, Joe Amato?
Yeah. Like, if you want, James could send you a wonderful script for you to read.
Okay.
An
Oh.
unmade He-Man episode.
An unmade
really,
He-Man
really
episode.
interesting episode that we would both like to hear your opinion on. It's called Flight of the Fairwind. It's
Oh,
written
God.
by Rob Lamb. If
With
you
apologies.
could read that episode and tell us what you think about it next week, that would be fantastic.
That's actually a really good idea.
I think I've heard bad stuff about that script already.
No, it's with Rob Lamb. What do you mean bad?
Robin wrote Into the Abyss and Not So Blind. And
Yeah,
Capture the
exactly.
Comic Keeper.
I don't
Rob.
like. Rob did good story, but I don't like his scripts. The stories that he's written, I'm not a fan of those. So I already know I'm not going to like it.
Oh boy.
Hey,
You never know unless you try it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? Just for the sake of the podcast, I will sit and read this pile of shit.
All right,
might be the
you want
greatest-
another
to get
homework?
Rob Lamb on as a
You want
guest, then.
additional homework?
What
There's another
else?
episode. There's another episode, but
He's-
it's not
He's
written by
saying this
Rob
with a big
Lamb.
smile on his face, like he knows he's sending me.
You
shit.
can tell. Yeah, you can tell.
It's great. It's great
It's
stuff.
mischievous.
But this one
It's
is
great.
written by Rob Lamb.
Oh
This one is
God!
called The Nomads.
And are
Oh,
you
we
saying
don't
that
know.
with a big shit-eating grin on your face right
You
now?
know he is.
No, it's a fantastic
No.
episode. You'll
He's
enjoy
very
it.
mischievous.
No,
You can't believe what he says.
You want to read it to us, Ron? You
I
want to
can
read it
barely remember
slowly?
anything about the Nomads at all.
Because it's that great.
That's because it is, yeah. It's that great that
Really, James? Like it goes over your head of how great it is, and
it's just.
and you and
I
Deuce
can't-
even thought about animating the episode.
Wait, Tyler, are you surprised that someone who fails to enjoy She Demon of Phantos can't appreciate that wonderful episode?
I disagree with most of James's ratings in his two testaments anyway. Like he says all these great episodes are like they're okay, and all these like forgettable episodes like, oh my god, it's just like it's a 10 out of 10. Like what the fuck are you talking about? Like Tom the Tower is
Yeah,
not a
like
10 out of
Nomads.
10.
Taylor's Quest.
So you
I
are
wanna
guaranteed
say-
to like Nomads.
I want to say very quickly that I want to applaud Deucen's mastery in manipulation here.
I mean, it's very subtle.
Yeah. No, who would have picked up on it?
Like he is playing the flute, and you are following so heavily.
Look, we all, if anyone knows
Pied
anything about
Piper.
him, he likes to impose, torture on people, whether it's correct saying they're wrong when they're really right, or saying it's really good when it's the drizzling shits. So
Yeah,
he's
but
not
if
doing
I-
anything for the benefit of mankind here. He wants me
But
to sit
this
and get
is a
angry
really
in my own
good-
home.
You're doing a really good job today, Deucen. I think he's making up for the giggles earlier. That's what it is.
No.
Yeah, but we don't hear him
He's trying to
giggle
get
enough,
his
though.
respect back. Deucen does not break. Deucen does not break.
You guys see Deucen as like the Unicron of this podcast. I mentioned that on the spinner rack. I just feel like he's like
Yeah,
this big ass planet who
he's a
just tells
planet
people
eater.
they're wrong all the time.
He's
Not
a planet
that
eater.
fat.
Yeah, Deucen is the Orson Welles of fans of power.
Oh, come on, man. Let's just
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You think about rosebud frozen peas, full of country goodness and green penis.
Wasn't there a Ghostbusters episode based on
Green penises? Yeah, absolutely.
No.
Yeah, and that's the one. That's the one Rebecca remembers. Is the one about
No,
green
the
penis.
one
What a pervert.
Citizen Kane with like Rosebud. There was like a ghost.
Yes, Charles Foster Hearst the third, and the Ghostbusters have to rid the
he has
ghost
the red
from the
sled.
man. The sled. He's like Rosebud, and then the episode is him. One of the best animated episodes of the series.
You're not thinking about Citizen Ghost?
Citizen Ghost. I mean, it's a good episode. It's one.
No, I was just making reference to Citizen Kane. Citizen Kane, Citizen Ghost. We're all talking about Orson Welles here. This is a bad joke.
No. It was a good joke. I was cool.
I enjoyed it.
I'd gone from Orson Welles into the Real Ghostbusters, and I was trapped in that Real Ghostbusters circle. I couldn't get out. Sorry about that.
James, have you thought about doing more of Real Ghostbusters? Have you thought about writing a book like you did with Master Universe?
Oh yeah, I mean, like numerous times because I could write a book about. I don't know, I've been like Forrest Gump. Then I could write a book about Real Ghostbusters
about
in
vaginas.
Jenny. But yeah, I just I don't know. It's too much work and not enough money. I guess as terrible as that sounds.
No, that's fair. Got to get paid, man.
Guess to get paid. So why don't we talk about Tale of Two Cities or somewhere else?
Well, I guess I can go ahead and ask about Slave City. Since that's a mini comic, I'm assuming this definitely came after A Tale of Two Cities. So I would imagine the whole thing there is just, we have to just completely rip off both of these. It's already there. The kids won't know. Kids are dumb, right? That has to be the antithesis.
I don't think it was that old. I mean, because I remember as a kid getting the Temple of Darkness mini comic and knowing that it was there's a He-Man episode called Temple of the Sun. I mean, that was me at 6 years old or something. They weren't exactly in the shadows creating this. It was pretty bleeding obvious what they were doing. But I think the as a kid you're not sure which one came first and then you find out that Mattel just got a bunch of scripts, because I think it's in the mini comic book, isn't it? You actually see the notation where it's got like a Slave City and then in brackets A Tale of Two Cities.
Okay.
So, they literally wholesale watched the episode and was like, it's the mini comic version. But thankfully the mini comic was illustrated by the great Larry Houston.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite mini comics because it's just unrelenting. The violence, I mean, is like the hair pulling of is it Raina? Is it Raina in the mini comic?
It's Raina.
They're still the same.
Raina in the cartoon, Raina in the thing. And also she had like one of the most. I remember as a teenager, definitely not a kid, as a teenager being quite kind of. The costume's very revealing. It's making me feel funny because, like, if you look at her costume, it's so kind of it's like it's Side Boob City. I should have called it Side Boob City.
That's the porno version.
There you go. But if you like, her costume is very revealing. But that whole mini comic, like the kobolds, the purple guys, Lodar, obviously, the big purple man.
There you go, James. Is that making you feel funny when you look at that right there? Does that make you feel funny? You feeling things?
But can you see what I mean, though? Like Larry Houston was just saying, well, I'm going to give her a costume, but there's going to be a lack of everything else underneath. It's like, oh, man. And I like a little tattoo, like of a star.
We didn't thank him about that when he was on here with us last.
What's that?
I said we didn't thank him for for that kind of revealing attire there. So we got to get him back on here. We have had no success at getting him back on the podcast. I think he thinks we're weird or something.
But was it really?
I wonder why.
Yeah,
he got enough.
I mean, all we do is praise the hell out of his work all the time. I don't know what the hell's so weird about that.
And what did you say, Dushin? What were you saying?
Was it really a revealing outfit or a coloring failure?
I don't know. Like, can you zoom in on it, Nathan, while I take my pants off? Is that?
Oh God!
Yeah. He's inspired by Joe.
Actually, I'll have to go in and crop this image and then re-put it up there. But yeah, I will get that for you.
I jokingly thought, I'll take my trousers down, and now my arse is on the seat, so I've got to kind of adjust myself now. It kind of backfired slightly. Backfired, not that much.
That was backside.
Backfire.
Backside was out.
Is Larry going to be at PowerCon again this year? Do you know?
No.
Damn it!
I think it's already
No, I
been
don't
said.
think
It like none of the like pseudo He-Man celebrities is. I think it's just going to be pretty much YouTube personalities and
Yeah, that's
things
not
like
a
that.
Yeah,
coloring
that's
error.
skin.
That's an
That
outfit.
looks like
That's an
skin to me.
Yeah, that's skin. That's yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because you
the
can tell
straps
by
are on there.
the crotch area.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
about to say.
yeah. You see the heart
Get
there.
that little line.
Yeah, looking at another scan that was posted at Queen.org, it's much
hang
better.
on,
James
I'll be right back.
James and Douche
You
were
You
looking
gotta play. You
very
gotta play the
close.
clip. You gotta play the clips, Nathan.
Play the. What do you mean? Play the clips?
The
You mean like-
guys.
There we
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh Christ! And there goes James. Got to get him big. I mean that.
Right.
He's already big, Joe. What are you talking about?
No, you pervert.
All right, James, get big. There you go. There you
Good, do it, James. Do it. We gotta screen cap that shit. Oh yeah, that's gonna be some good gift material right there. That's great fucking gift material.
Look what you did. You made Tyler leave.
No.
Douche, and you know
What
what to
time
do.
is
You have
gone?
got.
I don't know why Larry Houston wouldn't want to come back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Larry, come on the podcast and
I want to talk about that scantily clad chick that you drove.
faux masturbate over your artwork.
Oh, you're all perverts.
Wait, no, it's only Joe.
Absolutely only Joe.
But yeah, look at me trying to change the tone immediately. But
yeah,
his artwork is so good in that mini comic. It's so like violent. Even when the storm is there and the is it a boulder? It's not a tree. I think it's a boulder in the mini comic that hits He-Man or something. And it's so kind of energetic and it just looks really fucking cool. And then obviously the infamous over the top fight scene at the end, which I don't know if this is urban legend, but I'm pretty sure it was a case of they were like a page short or something, and then he was like, "Oh, I need to just do a couple of pages or one page of just utter violence." Hence, you get those four.
There was a lot. Yeah. Back and forth.
I think that was a case of where the mini comic didn't. I mean, it sounds silly that it ran short, but I think maybe they made some edits or something. Just like, oh crap!
Still dynamic and gets to the point. And you know what's funny is I think the page before that page, you also see Lodar. I think got He-Man with like a bitch slap. So it's rare that you see like the villain get a hit and a hit.
Yeah.
Then it's usually back and forth, back and forth, back. See, so, yeah, that's what I meant. It's like I was expecting when I went to the next page to see He-Man getting the next one, but it's like no, Lodar doubled up from the previous panel to that, so he was getting some action in there.
I just love the energy of his artwork.
Here's an interesting thing. Larry Houston worked on Tarzan as a storyboard artist.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah,
cool.
on the Tarzan Lone Ranger Zorro Adventure Hour.
Wow, I didn't know he was at Filmation at that point.
He is the fountain of information, isn't he? This guy fucking knows everything. My
Well,
God.
I'm just looking at his IMDb page.
Don't spoil the illusion, Vincent.
Could you picture? We think that Dushin's a fucking genius, and all along
He's just using
Googling shit.
Wikipedia and IMDb the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I noticed in the City of Gold episode, obviously you hear Alan Oppenheimer in there, and then with the Panther making the noise, I hear the Battle Cat sound in there. I don't know if anyone else heard it.
Actually, in the Tarzan episode, Alan Oppenheimer wasn't yet part of the show. He came in much later.
Really? I thought I'm like, oh, that sounds like Oppenheimer to me. But...
Yeah, you can hear him in part 3 of the story, where that was made after Ted Cassidy's unfortunate passing, because he took over his role, and he also voiced that advisor to the Queen, taking over from the voice actor that voiced Tarzan.
I know what Tyler has in his. What Tyler brought down with him because
were those some potato chips or something?
No.
Joe.
Package.
That's lipstick.
I know what's in there because mine showed up yesterday. Actually,
Yeah.
Joe, why are you such
in the washing machine now.
James probably hasn't seen this. He hasn't. I'm sure James probably hasn't seen this
Is
design
that what I think
either.
it is?
Oh, it is. It is.
Oh.
This is my first time seeing it in person. Oh my God, I'm hard.
Well, James was hard
I'm
earlier,
gonna
so
Yeah, there we go, Rebecca. All right, here it is, people. The first ever T-shirt featuring any of these characters. Look at this beauty.
Yes.
Oh my God, it's awful.
badass?
You need
You
to
gotta straighten it back out, man.
shake the bottom a little bit there.
Yeah, shake it out. Shake it out.
Yeah.
Shake it like a Polaroid thingy.
It's still
Shake it
doing
out
it.
again.
You guys have to use your hands.
Damn it! It's too big.
Pull on it, Tyler.
That's what she said.
So brave.
Yeah. I had to get
Stretch it
double
out.
XL here.
No, it seems to be catching though. You need to.
Yeah,
hopefully, it
it's
isn't
a-
stuck
it's an
together.
ink.
It's a
How
Have
are
you-
you managing to
Have you already
struggle so
opened
much
this,
with
Tyler,
a
and you've had
t-shirt?
a little go?
It's a what's that, Deucin?
How are you managing to struggle so much with a t-shirt?
I told them all.
He lifts like
It's
500
still
pounds.
doing
He
it.
can't.
You still didn't fix it.
Motherfucker.
He can lift 500 pounds, but he can't fucking open his
It's not
shirt.
rocket
It's
science.
just a t-shirt. Oh yeah, it's because of the wire got
It's
in
the
the way.
headphones, yeah.
Wake me when this shit's over.
Look at physics.
What are
I think
physics?
he's got it.
There we go.
Okay.
Yes.
God damn.
Finally, you came.
Oh,
that's
that's
lovely.
so fucking badass.
And until
my
next
God, that's
time,
it, that's
have a
it.
powerful day.
Red,
That
you
was
did a
fucking
fucking
shit.
awesome job on that.
And he can't hear shit right now.
Yeah.
I wish I had a better light source so I could see the illustration a little bit.
I can.
You pull it
I
up.
could
Pull it up for him.
agree. Yeah, Ty, you
It's
can't
a
blame it on the
game.
wire of the earbuds either. That
Well,
was just you not being.
it was just in my way. I'm not blaming the wire. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
it was flopping around here.
Oh yeah.
That's
Flopping
fucking
around?
gorgeous.
You got it flopping
Oh my
around,
God.
Tyler? Is that what's happening?
You
It was
pervert.
hard before, and now he's flopping
Well,
around.
I mean, it's like a hose. I got to reel it up, you know.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hey, if you
Yeah,
guys
it's
are gonna sit and go that
gorgeous.
direction, I'll king you there. See, look, I mean, that's just stunning. It's just that's absolutely beautiful here, people. Ren,
I
thank
love
you so
it.
much for putting this together, bud.
Yeah,
Not a
God,
problem.
knock that out of the
I'll be
park.
wearing it next week, and I'll be wearing this to PowerCon for sure. This
There
is
you
my
go, James.
PowerCon shirt. One of two for PowerCon.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
No, I can't do that on here.
Oh, it's good. Oh no, do it again. Do it again. Oh, there we go. It's on my telly. There's a 5-second delay. Oh,
Yeah, so when you order the shirts, the everything that's in white, like the background, like you saw on Tyler's shirt, the
PNG?
color of the shirt are the eyes of the
Living darkness.
Oh,
the Living
nice.
Darkness, so.
oh, Nathan
So you can
said-
we
choose
got
red
two
or orange or green or whatever.
And we have two cosplays that's going to be happening from that. John and Rebecca are going to be Shakoti and Mask. So how about seeing that?
I
in
can't wait
person
to
for the
see
first
those.
time?
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Is anyone else freaked out by how pale Joe looks?
Paleo.
That was fucking random out of nowhere. Hey, I did get extra white lights above me, so it makes me look even whiter. I'm white, but I'm not this white. I swear to God, I'm not. Fuck off, everyone. I swear to God, it's not this.
Just the
those-
randomness.
Look at this. Wait, look at James. Everybody put an arm up.
Look
like
at that.
fucking-
It's freaky.
like Casper.
It's like
Ren, put it
Yeah,
on.
yeah. Go ahead,
I'm
Ren. Put your arm up.
absolutely gonna not participate in this part.
I swear to God, I got extra white lights up here. I got them at Dollar Tree. They got the nice sun ones that make everything super white. If you notice,
Yo.
everything around me looks white.
super white.
Yo.
That's some racist light.
Cut that shit out.
I know Joe's all about white power over there, aren't you?
I'm just saying,
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
the lights. The lights are
He
really,
got some
really
alt white lights.
Hey, Joe's powder.
powder.
That's what he looked like after he cut his hair.
God damn, I'm powder. Shit. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna turn to fucking electricity or something.
Apple pie.
God damn it. Oh, bunch of assholes.
You guys ever see the movie Gummo?
What?
Uh-uh.
No,
No,
that's
it's an independent film. It's fucking crazy. I saw it in college, and that little kid is super pale, and he's fucking weird, and he reminds me of Joe Amato. Gummo,
I love this
Gummo.
description.
He's fucking weird, and
He's
if
fucking
anybody
weird
in
and pale. He
the
reminds me of
comments,
Joe Mile.
if anybody in the comments knows or has seen this independent film, let me know. And you can let me know if I'm wrong or correct about that kid
I mean, here you
reminding
go.
me
Here's
of
Joe.
Joe
Here's
Amato.
Joe and his
That's him.
Is that it?
That's him.
Oh my God.
That's fucking Gummo.
Hey,
Is
I
that
could totally see
Barbie's
Joe
like
doing
hanging
that in his
behind
bathtub
him?
with like Barbie legs behind him. Yeah, that's
You
Yeah.
see
Joe
his shit
Amato.
behind him?
yeah,
Yeah.
you got some spaghetti and a milkshake or something. That's
That
some
is
cool
Joe.
action right there.
It's
ready
a
for that.
milkshake. No, it's just milk, Joe.
Oh, fuck. Well, I don't know. I've been making milkshakes.
It's probably not all
like,
curdled, like you do with your milk, letting it just go
Piss
bad.
off.
Yeah,
But
it's like
Ren-
cottage cheese in the carton because it's just dated.
Will and Tyler, they're both going to be wearing an exclusive shirt for like a couple seconds at PowerCon. Me on Tyler's back,
A couple
and then on Ren's
seconds.
front. That's it. I'm going to jump on you as like a T-shirt on the back, and then Ren, I'm going to jump him on the front. I get to squeeze you guys real tight. It's like you're wearing your own shirt.
Sounds so dirty.
Jump on the front.
Yeah, Ren's getting the front action. Tyler's getting the back action.
Yeah, I'm getting the Ving Rhames action from Joe Amato.
You want to traumatize everyone at PowerCon.
Everybody, get your cameras ready. I'm not bullshitting. I'm going to do this. It's going to
Look
make
at the regret on James's face.
He's like,
wait till you see the regret on Wall's face.
That was like, never again. These fucking Joe, no. Goddamn. But no, it's going to be good shit. It's going to be fun. Everybody get the cameras ready. It's going to be great.
All those
photo
toy
ops.
companies attending going, what the fuck is this place?
Val, what kind of show are you running here? We're never coming back. We're going to be the reason that PowerCon ceases to exist.
If anybody that doesn't know about PowerCon, it is not an adult show.
No,
necessarily.
it isn't.
I'm going to keep it
And
respectable.
Joe's like, well, because I haven't arrived yet.
It'll be respectable. Trust me. It's not going to be like
Joe, the freaky
Someone told Joe to
weirdo.
expose himself to all these
You're
new
going to
cultures
jump
and people,
on
and Joe's
people.
walking around
How-
with like a trench coat exposing himself to everybody.
Dude, I'll do it on Thursday before the show officially starts. That way I'm getting my
What?
jumps on them before anybody can see it. So
It's
I'm
Thursday
still
not
night.
on
coming
assault.
until Saturday.
What did
Still
you
on
say?
assault.
Get your
And Ren
jumps
said,
on.
Ren said he ain't coming till Saturday. Was that what you said?
No,
No.
I don't want you knowing my plans, Joe Amato.
He's still on fucking eBay there. God damn it.
Yeah,
Pay
what
attention.
are
I
you
am
looking
not.
up on eBay? By the
I'm
way?
Mace.
not
He's
looking
looking at how
eBay.
much bodyguards
Mace.
are.
bodyguards
He's
and
gonna
mace
need
and
one.
everything?
Like the
Yeah.
Kevin Costner film?
You seeing how much to hire Kevin Costner? to
I'm
come and
calling
protect
in
him?
my
Yeah.
old biker club.
Kevin Costner comes in and carries
For-
Ren
for,
out in the rain.
I'm going to call in my old Columbus biker club for security.
Yeah, you
There
hear
you
that,
go.
Joe? Ren's bringing the Hells Angels with him.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I
Oh
put
my
the,
gosh.
the top on Joe Amato's naked body.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. Look at
Same
that.
skin tone.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
Yeah.
go.
his pasty thighs.
Pasty,
And Joe goes to the doctor. The
Pasty.
doctor just jazzed my vast white
pasty
butter.
moto.
Christ.
Joe's just looking for everyone. He just always wants to drop trowel, like in every occasion, like to show his bare white ass.
You're a nasty dude.
It'll
Joe.
be
But no one
the-
asked you to do that. Would you pull your damn pants up?
It'll be the opposite of McConaughey. It's like, I thought
I
in this
think it'd be
scene
good.
I could
I'll
just take
pick-
my pants off. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rebecca is sick of this shit.
yeah. Everyone's
Yeah.
just getting up and leaving. They're getting
Yeah, she
tired
just
of
doesn't
this
come
shit.
back. She just leaves her computer on. Just doesn't
She
come
just leaves it on.
back.
Yeah.
The
Well,
cat takes over.
Well, Sonny, what do you think about the Tale of Two Cities and Tarzan?
Sonny's just going, just fucking meowing.
Looks like I don't really give a fuck.
Oh, shit. Where did we leave off? Where we? Where we
Sonny's reacting. Joe, keep meowing.
Well, actually, I thought since James
Nathan,
knows the heart
let
of
Joe meow. Let Joe meow. Keep on doing it.
See, this goes back to the whole manipulation thing we were talking
like
about.
an
Use
evil
it,
cat.
yeah, good
He's
use
a
that.
fucking
manipulator.
master
man
manipulator.
Yeah.
Let the man
No, you're
communicate with
just
the
a
cat.
simple mind.
Hey,
Let the man
I
communicate
do need a
with
drink
the
of water.
cat.
I'm really hot. I'm really hot.
I'm
really
Joe,
hot.
keep on
No,
doing
you're
it.
Now
not.
Joe's gonna leave. All right.
You are
Well,
not
Joe's
hot, Joe
gone.
Amato.
He's probably gonna go get pickle juice or something. Do we have
This
any?
podcast is falling apart.
It kind of is. Are there any final thoughts or Deuce and James? Any extra tidbits you can toss out to us to all of these being interconnected and adapted and reused, etc.
I was just thinking, like, that didn't fill you with hope, did it? No, I was just thinking, like, on my bookshelf, I've got the animated adventures guide, and I was like, what did I put in there? So I might just vanish myself.
Oh, great! James got to go pick his nose again.
Just as Rebecca returns. They're one and the same.
All right,
got
Warwick,
a
you want to get up
30%
and leave this one?
disappearance
All right,
rate
James
tonight.
wasn't gone that long. I have
But
Joe
yeah,
muted, so even
what
when
would
he
be-
comes back and he starts to talk, he won't be able to say anything. No one will hear.
Thank you.
Joe, meow. Come on. You
No.
can do it.
No.
Meow,
Alright.
Joe, meow.
All right, James. What do you got?
Oh, my trivia.
Ah,
Here we go. I'm going to hit you with
This
like.
episode sucks.
What did I give it?
3 out of
What?
10.
Yeah.
7 out of 10. Very
Oh.
generous. The plot of this episode.
wait.
Along-
You gave A Tale of Two Cities a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I really like it.
All right,
It's before he
Tyler,
moved to
agree,
Puerto Rico.
disagree? Do we agree with this 7 out of 10? Everybody?
Yeah,
By the way,
because I wouldn't put Tale of Two Cities in like my top 10, but
me
top
neither.
20, top 15. I could see that. So I think 7 out of 10. Now he gave the same for Disappearing Dragons, which is complete and utter bullshit.
what did I give to Disappearing Dragons?
7 out of 10.
Did I?
Yeah, you shit.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. And Rand would probably say, "Man, he's trash." 2 out of 10.
Centron says 4 out of 10.
1.5.
well, fuck you,
I
Zentron.
gave Disappearing Dragons. I gave Disappearing Dragons a 6 out of 10. And I said,
You give it 6 out of 10?
Yeah. So you
Well, then
want
double fuck you then, James.
Yeah.
2 of these right here.
Yeah, eat shit, James.
Wait, look, do you want to hear this trivia or not?
shit.
'Cause this is
Yeah,
really good.
all right. Yeah, here you
Okay,
go.
this trivia is going to
All
blow
right,
your mind.
good front,
Right.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here we go. Ready for this trivia?
Jesus.
Well, I've got
Deuce.
another one. Another piece of trivia.
All right. You have to read the trivia, but seductively.
Oh yeah.
Heart of
heart.
vagina.
Heart of vaginas and all, yeah.
Okay.
Come on, you got that accent. Come on.
Yeah.
Work it to your advantage. Come on,
Smolder.
James.
Give it the smolder.
I didn't see you come in.
Think of like Chris
Get out of my
walking in the
house.
Continental.
The plot of this episode. I can't remember what I wrote next.
But he's smooth.
I'm trying this.
Nathan.
The music's killing me.
James,
How
you
James
talk,
is with the girls and all those pub shots. He's with girls. He's like, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, just as smooth as Joe's nether regions.
Yeah.
God.
Come on, James. I gotta
just as infected.
I gotta put this on loop now, so the music.
Okay, sorry. The
I'll
plot
let
of
you put this on
episode,
lube.
along with much of the direction, is based on an episode. Can't even fucking read. Of Filmation's Tarzan series, Tarzan in the City of Gold.
Based on the book by the same name.
When Battle Cat picks up He-Man's scent, you got to put the sound.
Oh, sorry.
What happened to the music?
Oh, triplets.
You can only do one at a time. I'm thinking, like music or fart.
Now I can only play one sound at a time, James.
I feel like the camera's going to go back to the screens, and it's just going to be me talking to nobody, just a bunch of people.
Nathan, you
So,
should mute us all and just let it
We
be all
all left.
James.
this
All
guy
right.
know he's live. It's just like some lonely place of me on the internet talking about He-Man trivia. When Battle Cat picks up He-Man's scent, we see him leap out of the shot. This animation was originally going to be used at the end of every transformation sequence. Yeah, you like that. Involving Battle Cat. Oh, God, I'm not very good at reading to music. Apparently, we found a flaw.
Joe, stop touching yourself.
No, keep doing it.
Gotta get a mop.
I've written.
What
I've
went
written
where?
Was that the trivia?
released- When released, no, there's about 100 pieces. I don't want to read them all.
Okay.
I actually did. I've supported my earlier point. When released on video in the US, this segment was missing the moral segment. So I did. I called it right. So, oh, that's interesting. The script of this episode has a diagram on the very last page indicating the storyboard department. you think I've never read in my life?
The music's
So in the back of the storyboard, there's a diagram which shows how He-Man and Garn are supposed to save the city of Targa. See, I've lost all seductiveness. I've lost the
He's
moment.
lost the mood.
I've gone floppy.
Oh, come on, James.
Just like your motto every day.
Caution, slippery when wet. Look at that up
Come on,
there.
James. Come on.
Oh, I've got to do it again.
Joe, read it. He has the book.
Read another one. We only get you on here every so often, you know.
Okay, I feel like we're going to do. I feel like this is going to. Right. Okay, hang on. Where are we? Episode 39. Where are we? No, 31. First. Oh, I should have got that out. A rarely seen promotional image showing He-Man holding Skeletor above his head is based on the scene in this episode where He-Man lifts Garn above his head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that stuff. You like that?
And he was butt naked.
Yeah, Skeletor.
Sorry.
Someday he'll break
I
into
can't do this with the
Grayskull
music,
and
it's
get
killing me.
free pants. That was what the original
Was
minicomics
that the end?
were about. The pants. He wanted a decent pair of pants. Skeletor. Did you see in the original minicomics?
The look of confusion on James's face.
James, like, what the fuck is
What's going on?
Nathan, you
Yes.
have you have the mini comics opened. Go back to the original mini comics. Show us Skeletor, and you'll see that he has no underwear on whatsoever.
He's right.
Yeah. His butt is completely bare, and it's all about getting a pair of pants.
Wait, I have the mini comics. I don't
Yeah,
the
have a
mini
look.
comics
In those
open.
first 4 mini comics, Skeletor doesn't wear underpants.
At all.
Even
It's
on
all
the back,
dangling.
even on the back of the back
He's
of
got
the
his
comic,
phone around.
he's got his little side cheeks.
His
on
little
show.
Skeletor.
His little Skeletor. Is Tyler eating?
He needs his protein.
Is that
One of those
butter?
protein chalk bars. It should taste like
He's
crap,
eating
doesn't it,
butter.
Tyler?
That looks dry as fuck, though.
What is that, Tyler?
Man, you look like you're dying right now.
Mm-mm.
What is it,
Is
Tyler?
that
What is that?
the birthday cake one?
Sponsored by Crunch.
Buttercream.
Guys, is this
It's
a
a
fucking
wafer.
promotional episode of everything? Everybody's got promotional shit? McDonald's,
I
Coke,
guess.
protein bars.
And you
Wait,
without
which
the
kind is it?
noodles.
I have not tried that kind.
It's a wafer. They're Power Crunch wafer bars.
Man,
Where'd you get
I
it?
wanted to try some of those. I saw
Oh,
them
they're
on
badass.
Instagram.
They got chocolate, red velvet, the peanut butter and chocolate,
Where'd you
strawberry
get
and
it?
cream.
I'm all
Kroger.
about those.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
those don't give you diabetes.
No, they get no diabetes. I got the no diabetes.
Oh.
I don't have the smallest balls in the world either from eating these things.
Smallest balls.
What is that? Is that what's supposed to happen?
No.
No. No, it's just making reference to like steroids and Hulk Hogan.
Steroids.
No, I know.
No, it's
So Nathan,
disgusting.
did you find the mini comics?
Yes, I'm working on it. You gotta give me a minute.
Come on,
Shit.
Nathan. We make him do stuff on the lamb. No, that's not. a
Now
thing.
he's
On the
making
line.
Nathan do
The
shit. He
road
really
needs to
does
see the
manipulate
badass.
everybody. He makes everybody do stuff. Every fucking person.
All right.
Wilson's a bully.
No, I got to give Nathan credit. He attempts to hold this together
Well, you know,
Very
as best you
poorly.
can. Oh,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
oh, here we go again. Yeah, see.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Is that what you were wanting? Did I do it? Do I do the thing?
That's the front. Now show us the back.
Wait.
Oh.
And if you look close, I was gonna say if you look close at that loincloth and you look at the part right in the middle,
There's no
kind of looks like the tip of a
loincloth.
penis.
That's not what it's called, Joe.
What? Well, whatever.
It's
It looks
called
like the tip.
baldrick. It's
Well, it
called
looks like the tip
baldrick.
of a
That's not-
penis. Look it.
No,
Doesn't that look
it's
like the
boy.
tip
No,
of a
it
penis
does
at the
not.
top?
That's not what they're supposed to look
No.
like, Joe.
That's the eagle face, isn't it, on the top?
Well, I'm saying they drew it. It kind of looks like a penis there, but I see what you mean.
Joe's looks like.
Oh my god.
It's just shaped like this.
Joe, you need to see a doctor.
I need
It's
to
got
see
a
a
little
doctor.
jewel on
Your
it.
shit looks like that, Joe. Jesus Christ.
Joe, it's too much ramen and Mr. Bubbles.
Nathan, show us the backside.
Oh, come on, man. Now I got to reopen all that again.
Show us Skeletor's butt.
We want to see it.
Hey, if
wanna see
anyone's
blue
got any
booty.
questions, go ahead and put them in the chat.
Yeah,
Could be
please,
about
God.
anything.
Yes, they're all asking when are we going to see Skeletor's butt.
Yeah, blueberry booty.
What the hell is this?
I have to play that music from the movie Friday. You know, like Joe's thing. Big booty hoes.
Yeah.
Oh, remember when she? Oh, never mind. I'll do the whole goddamn scene. In
I
my
know.
head.
Stop it. Stop it.
Where Craig
Joe
at?
Motto, stop
Oh,
it.
is he in the house? Who is that bitch? Yeah, who's that bitch?
Who the fuck is that bitch? Yeah.
Get your ass in the house.
Friday was one of the first DVDs I ever bought. Still got it. I
Was it?
think. Yeah, I've still got it.
All those
I
extra
bought
scenes
it.
that are on
Was
TV,
it like
though.
a snap case?
Alive, that's no good.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
Oh well.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
but
remember.
there's all those-
Because I
this-
had that snap case version of Friday.
I still have that. Yeah, and remember all the extra scenes
And the
that were on
VHS.
TV? The
Show
TV
James'
had a lot of
background
extra
for me
scenes.
so I can
That,
see his posters.
what's that?
Oh,
Nobody cares
can't
about what
find
you're
it.
saying, Joe. Hey,
Piss off,
Yeah.
you shit. You don't have it,
I'm
James?
glad we agree on
James.
I
something.
can't
there,
find
Ron.
it.
Hey,
I found my
James.
I found my Ninja Turtles snap case, which is double sided, which is 4
James,
3.
Ren
Mine,
wanted
mine
you to
was
move.
too. Yeah, ours was too.
Hey, James.
Ren,
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a muscle butt. Get that out of here. Hey, James, I
That's
need you to
the
do me a
side
favor.
butt, Nathan.
I'm not. I give up. I'm not gonna say.
Ren
Hey,
wanted you to
Nathan.
move, James, so
Don't
he
give
could
up.
Yeah,
see
He
the
James.
believe in
posters.
you.
Get out of here. Leave. And then leave. Get out of here. I want to see your
Nathan, while
posters.
Ren analyzes James's background, show us. Find
The
find a good shot of Skeletor's ass.
Nobody wants these colors. The one under the
I want to
He-Man
see
Legend
Skeletor's
Continues
ass.
poster. The other one.
RC? Looks like RC. Is that RC?
No, that's
What,
not
this?
RC. It's not. Yeah,
No,
that
that's
one.
Are you
That's-
blind?
that's Vanessa. That's Vanessa Walk. Vanessa Walk.
Are you blind? What the fuck?
I can't get this.
Well, I
It's
still
so
can't see
shaky,
what.
James. What are you doing? That's
So I
who?
was trying. I thought I can put the camera there, but it doesn't work. It's Vanessa Warfield and Brad Turner from Mask, illustrated by Francesco.
Oh,
Yeah, Francesco. I met Francesco at a couple of conventions years ago.
He
Very
drew
very
that
cool guy.
Tila.
Yeah, the Tila is his as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've got the 11x17 Tila one somewhere, but I hadn't seen the other one.
Yeah, he did that. He did that for Serial Geek, and I think he charged me $25, and it was like, what?
Wow.
I was like, that's
Really?
ridiculous.
Holy
It's so
crap.
cheap. Because I went to I think it was in 2006. I went to a bunch of artists, and I took Tila, the model sheet, and I said, I took it to like Dan Parent, who was an illustrator on the Archie comic. Kieran Dyer was the artist. Anyway, a bunch of artists to have them do their own versions of Tila, and yeah, Francesco said, I can't do it right now, but give me $25 and I'll get it to you in like a week or so. And he did. It was just like, wow, that's
Wow.
fantastic.
Very
Ren,
cool.
how come you don't charge me that much?
It's 2023, and
He said
I didn't ask you the year, Joe. I mean, Ren.
Joe,
a chicken
who
sandwich.
insulted you?
A chicken sandwich costs more than $25, man.
Ren, did you hear that he actually insulted you? He called you Joe. That's a pretty bad fucking insult to call
It's
you.
Oh,
by
even
wow,
name.
yeah,
worse.
that is
He
pretty
thinks that you
bad.
can
We-
go, Joe.
We can't be friends anymore, Tyler. You call me Joe Amato.
Well, you can still take my money though, right?
Damn
Well,
right.
he'll gladly
Yeah,
do
yeah.
that. Let's get some questions.
All right.
I got a question.
Yes.
Joe, why are you
is
so
Joe such
pale?
a jerk?
Well, he smells like
I
ham.
heard-
Yeah. Why
I
does
heard
Joe
what-
smell?
Shut up.
What?
What?
What? All right, this comes from
What?
Oliver Belmont. Joe is a fan of horror icon Jason Voorhees. Which of the Friday the 13th films had the best resurrection of Jason? Part 4, Part 6, Part 7, or Jason X?
Well,
Oh,
I'll actually
Jason
get
X.
technical. Well, I actually get technical there. Remember, there was no resurrection because he never officially died from part 3 going into 4.
It's part 6. Part 6.
Part 6.
You
Part
nerd.
6 is obviously an homage to
You
Frankenstein. Hence the Frankenstein, the teenage Frankenstein song, everything. They even said that. Part 7 had a great one being brought back to life underwater by Tina. Part 8, he was brought back, remember, by the electric cables underneath under the water. Part 10, he really wasn't brought back unless you meant by Jason X when he became Uber Jason, which was just over the top. Nah. But I like 6 is really iconic. 7 is my favorite, movie of all of them. But I do like that with Tommy just going nuts and stabbing with that fucking pole that post.
Wait, 7 is your favorite?
7 is my favorite, and then part 3. Part 7 is my favorite of the Friday the 13th. Then 3, and then 4. I debate between those two.
All right.
But,
7 best look. 6 probably. I hate this. Tyler will roll his eyes. 6 probably up at the top for me. 3 is up there. 4 is very good.
6
between 4 and 6.
6 just had too many silly moments in it. With that fucking face shit into the tree. It's just there was some part not as violent. I don't know, but it was still good.
I thought you liked part 6.
No, I said I like, but I don't flip. But I don't flip over it. 7 is my favorite, and then 3 and 4 I always debate back and forth between which one's going to be number 2 and 3. It's just I guess the mood, because those are my 3 favorites to watch though. 7 then.
Wait, why do they keep killing him if they are going to resurrect him over and over again?
Well, it's
well, he has to die at the end of the movie. You know that.
You'd have to see him to see him all. But yeah, so shut up.
They all think because they all think they're going to be the last one.
Don't you notice how redundant
Rebecca,
it is?
Rebecca said, there we got a point. There we go.
You just have to see them all, douche.
Redundant, but
no, you'd have to watch him to see.
Him and they resurrect him. Then they kill him again and they resurrect him.
It's not intentional, though.
Kill him again and they resurrect him.
No,
then
they're not trying to resurrect him, though.
Kill him again.
I'm gonna kill you and resurrect you, you son of a bitch. I'm just saying this.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and mute Joe. He's losing his mind.
you.
You're already resurrected. Look at how you look. You all fell like a corpse.
Here's a question from Simple Tricks. Does Skeletor have or get tan lines?
Hell no.
Let's see that.
I like your profile picture, John, by the way. I just realized that. Do any of you recognize what that's from?
I didn't catch it.
Oh, show it again.
Let's see. Let me.
What the hell is that?
I can't see it on the.
It almost looks like the killer from Don't Look Now, almost.
That little from Passion of the Christ.
No,
That's not the Lollipop Guild.
it's from
What the hell is that?
Deathstalker 2.
Is that a midget?
Oh, Deathstalker
Yeah.
too.
Deathstalker 2.
I swear that's the evil baby from Passion of the Christ.
Here's from Fedmon. Can we get Rebecca to sing some 80s rock hits?
No.
Hell yeah.
No,
All right,
I'm not
Rebecca,
singing.
come on.
I can't
Jim.
sing.
Come on.
Come on, Jim.
I can't sing. I'm not gonna sing.
Yeah, she does have some Jim hair. Like, if you like, just put a little. Well, with the pink
There's
light,
something in
the pink light
I
makes it
love
look pink. Yeah.
it. I'm not singing.
I can't go to the next question until you sing something.
She's like, I'm not a fucking diva.
You can sing on playback, like Joe could sing, and you can just lip sync to it.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go.
Ew.
All right, Joe. What song would you like to sing?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Joe,
Make it something 80s rock.
destroy us.
80s
Come on,
rock.
Joe, ACDC.
How about Love is a
Send some
Battlefield?
Debbie. Send some Debbie.
Love is a
send some
Battlefield, that's a
Debbie
great
Allen.
shout.
Debbie.
Yeah.
Love is a
Debbie,
Battlefield.
Whatever her
Sing
name
some
hear
is.
Lita
that?
Ford.
I don't know these people. I mean, I know.
You don't know
like,
Lita Ford?
Oh yeah, sorry. Joe only knows Cool in the Gang and like LL Cool J and
Yeah.
fucking,
Joe, did you
Dougie
watch
Fresh.
the movie?
Yeah, Dougie Fresh.
Did you watch the movie called Maximum Overdrive?
Yeah, but I don't remember the songs on it.
Remember the waitress in that movie? Wait, man, girl.
Can I sing Thundercats theme song and you can lip sync that?
Yes,
There's no singing in that song
There's no
hardly.
singing.
Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. Feel the magic.
Hey,
Feel the
Joe,
roar.
Hey,
stop,
Joe's
stop,
on like the
stop,
street
stop.
corner and like by his
It's not
house,
really
like,
rock,
No, wait,
singing
wait,
that song
wait.
around like a
Nathan.
dumpster fire.
What?
Nathan, maximize Rebecca's window and then Joe start.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Joe.
Oh God.
Thundercats. Okay, Thundercats are on the move. Thundercats are loose. Feel feel the magic, hear the roar. Thundercats are loose. Thunder, 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 Thundercats. Thunder, thunder, thunder. Oh, it's supposed to rock that guitar. There, Thundercats. No, fuck there.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. This show is fucking devolved into shit. What are we doing?
This is where we come up with, we get copyright struck.
This comes from
God,
Philippe.
you're-
Have you all seen Across the Spider-Verse? So good. I like the first
I
movie
have
quite a bit.
not. I do like.
I
it.
was
The
supposed to
Spider?
go see it today. However, I had a podcast to attend.
Oh,
So-
sorry,
Aw.
Ren. You could have said,
Aw.
"Fuck you, I'm going to the movie."
Yeah. I absolutely gave up Spider-Verse for you guys.
Aw.
You made the better
and I
choice.
wasn't gonna say anything, but whoever asked that question, thank you, so I can make them feel so bad.
I
don't feel bad.
I
enjoyed
feel
that.
bad.
I like that first movie quite a bit.
Oh, I love the first one.
I did
Yeah,
too.
the first
It
one's
was really
actually-
good.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about the second one.
Yeah.
I
I just saw a movie, and I think I'm done going to the movies for a little while. I think I
Okay.
would stick to watching stuff on
Wait, what did you go
Honestly.
see? What did you
Little
go see?
Mermaid,
Oh, okay.
Oh,
which is good.
People-
I liked it.
Yeah, people were saying that was a decent remake of a.
I like the
animated movie.
first part of it, and then once she gets on land is when it kind of goes downhill.
Just
How
like
long-
the original.
How was the finale with Ursula turns into a giant,
That was
like
cool.
Leviathan?
That part was cool.
What's the score, Tyler?
2 hours and 15
Oh, it's on
minutes.
commercial right now, but they're it's close though. It's not bad right now.
83-75 Denver.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Next question.
Thanks for your concern.
Motu Matthew, is James going to PowerCon this year?
No, unfortunately.
No, he's coming
Sorry,
to the
guys.
States. He's just not coming near us.
yeah. I'm staying on the West Coast.
No, yeah.
Maybe you'll make it
Okay.
next year for the next one. You can make it to the next
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Next year I should be able to financially be able to do that. Hopefully.
This comes from Papa Huds. I had heard a rumor that long ago Hallmark Channel was going to play both He-Man and She-Ra. Didn't go through with it.
Mhm.
Is that true? If so, why didn't they go through with it?
And it's a bit
Probably
hard
because
to
no one-
answer considering how long ago they had the license, how long ago they owned the property.
I had heard that when I was a teenager because Matt Hilton had told me that the Hallmark Channel was playing it, and of course the one time I got to view the Hallmark Channel, Alf was on there, which was awesome, but there was no He-Man or She-Ra on the horizon. But he also told me that his grandfather worked for Toy Biz on the X-Men toy line too.
I was
so
gonna say I was about to ask.
What?
it's probably utterly just full of shit.
Yeah.
He sounds very entertaining.
Yeah.
It's. I still like to make fun of him for telling me that. And he's so embarrassed he told me that dog shit story because I believed
It's
it.
a great story. I love that.
God. Yeah, and he's working on the Blob figure. It'll be out next year. Oh man, I can't wait. I'm gonna get it at Walmart. When's that figure coming out? I don't know. Yeah, I lied. He doesn't work for Toy Biz. And that's the thing. No one asked him about what his grandpa does. He just
He
says
just
my grandfather works.
volunteered.
Just tells me while we're in line, like trading our Marvel Universe trading cards. Yeah, you work for Toy Biz. No shit. Oh man.
I bet I could see Joe being one of those kids.
Yeah, I can see Joe doing that too. Just telling
yeah.
people crazy.
Fucking
It'll just
lying,
be his
bitch.
friend. Joe will tell
No,
him anything.
you know what's funny? My stories sounded so outlandish, but they were always true. Like they think I was full of shit, when I was saying stuff, because the amount of things that I did
Not
went
much has
through,
changed.
and yeah, but then they're all true.
Okay, Joe, which one of the stories is so unbelievable?
Well, I mean, first, like the ones where I would talk about all the video game stuff that I won that Nathan hates here. I'd say that story on fucking a loop. They didn't believe it. So I'd say shit like that. And I don't know, whatever else
Is
I do.
there
Like,
anything more interesting
What,
than
that
that?
Donkey
Because
Kong?
Were you
that's
telling
not
the
the
truth
game.
when you stole your girlfriend's She-Ra comics?
yes, well, like I said, I stole that figure, but I gave,
Oh,
I
you
gave
stole
it
the
back
figure
to
too. I thought you were just stealing the comics.
Oh yeah, and you also
No.
choked her.
What? Huh?
Hey, what?
You choked her. She fainted,
choked
and then
her?
you
Oh,
grabbed
Jesus
her
Christ.
She-Ra figure.
No, that's stealing of the figure. It really did happen, and then I got it to her years
Oh,
later
sorry, I
again.
misunderstood. I
You
thought
even
you were.
kicked her in the crotch.
and then Joe went home, hung it in his bathroom, and had some spaghetti.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's the
It's
next
like poetry.
question?
So that it
Sorry, I
rhymes,
just find
know?
that so funny. I would have been so fucking pissed if somebody did that to me.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
Rebecca
fuck
would have been
that.
like Chucky on
I
Joe's
would have
back,
gone
like
out
choking,
and,
like
like,
kicking her little
yeah.
legs.
I just needed Hordak. That's all. But like I said, I got that tour years later, so I did repay the figure.
And she
We
was
need to
like,
get like that little clip of Chucky choking Kyle. Like, so when we talk about Rebecca being pissed off at somebody, like we have like Chucky like kicking his little legs, like around her neck. That's what I just picture. Like when like she's pissed off at John about something, she's just like, "I'll fucking kill you," and she's just kicking her little legs there.
I'll look for it.
All right.
Zentron asked, "Has anyone watched Filmation's Tarzan in the Super 7 animated series?"
What's
that?
I don't
That's
know.
the
Super 7
title of later seasons when they started doing Zorro and Freedom Force, Web Woman, Mountain
Yeah, it wasn't a series with Tarzan and the Super 7. It's a blanket, like, hour-long block. And so
I thought it was like Brian Flynn was in the show or something like that.
No, they just wiped the name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You had
Gotcha.
Tarzan, you had Zorro, Lone Ranger, and then the Space
Micro
Extras.
Woman and Super
And
Strength.
Micro
Phantom was
Woman.
in there, maybe? No?
Did you say
No,
Phantom?
No, the
Phantom?
Phantom was
Yeah.
only pitched
What?
as a show, but it didn't go. It wasn't
okay.
greenlit.
I have to get Ren to draw the Phantom
who
at some
just
point.
wrote, I'm in love with Tyler Baker.
I used to read the Phantom in the
That's
newspaper
there's some.
when I was young.
I'd
someone
love
in
to
the
read
chat's
some of
been-
those.
Someone in the chat's been
Someone's in
all
love
over
with you,
Tyler.
Tyler.
This is like
Huh?
the third week in a
You're all
row.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah,
No,
somebody in the
what
chat's
pervert.
been. This
Well,
is 3
I'm
weeks.
this blind person here.
Baker.
Yeah, I appreciate the affection there, Kaz.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what I could have done to
last
it.
week too. I
What do
think,
you look
and the
like,
week
young
before.
fella?
I'm like, I thought I generated more hate than anything else. I can't imagine anybody saying they're
No,
in love
maybe
with me.
maybe it's a lady.
Tyler,
I can't either.
Tyler, it's
Yeah.
internet. There's
Maybe it's a lady.
there's
Or
someone
it's a
for
bot.
anything.
Or bot.
Yeah,
They're gonna be
I
looking
guess
for you
so.
at PowerCon.
Hey, Tyler.
Yeah.
Catfish.
James,
Oh.
some Nazi is in love with Tyler.
You're gonna get catfish.
Erica's not going to like that. So,
There you go, Joe.
Turn
Read-
it
I
up.
don't
read
think
that one
Erica
out.
would appreciate that.
What the fuck is this? Which one of you are going to pick up the Play-On Eternity Collection on Blu-ray? What the fuck is that?
What is
What?
that?
What do you mean?
I'm looking it up.
What the fuck is that? I'm an idiot.
It's
What
the-
is that?
Blu-ray, you dork.
We already know you're an idiot.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, James. I didn't mean no disrespect.
No.
I didn't-
I'm
You
trying to say
offended the entire German nation. Do you
I
know
didn't know
what
what that
happened the
meant.
last time when that happened?
That's not what the fuck
The
this
last
was.
time.
Oh, so is that the special, better DVD quality
Oh,
He-Man stuff?
He's not even
Somebody
drinking.
said, hey, if you guys send it to me, I'll pick it up, but I don't know. All right.
Oh yeah. If you send it to me, I picked it up.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Tell it again.
Is it free?
Euros.
How do you pronounce that? Play.
Yeah,
What the fuck is
show it
it?
again.
DVD.
Show it again.
I picture like Joe's like drooling when he says that.
I just didn't know what the fuck that was. I thought
Hey,
You don't know what a
Pop that one up
DVD is?
again, please.
He knows what a beta is, but you don't know what a DVD is.
I thought he misspelled something.
Technology.
No, but one DVD was Blu-ray. He was saying. So yeah. All right. Well, I think that's all the fucking questions.
Because no one's
So-
asking Joe any
No.
questions.
Yeah. But no, if you guys are new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and ring that bell so you can always be notified when we go
Jesus.
live.
But
And
wait a
until
second, are there any more questions?
no,
Yeah,
there
Yeah,
wasn't.
thanks,
there were more
Dudeson.
questions.
Yeah, there's
there
more
wasn't.
questions.
Put it out of your ass.
No,
Yeah,
that's
Joe,
not next.
I can't believe that we
Joe, if
are-
you got to go expose your vast white buttocks to Jen, you can go ahead and do it. We can stay here and answer questions.
No, there really was no more questions.
Yeah,
That's what I thought.
they're actually legit, isn't it anymore?
See?
Well,
so there,
shit.
all right.
Yes, I
Yeah,
would.
there's that DVD.
Okay, that's the
it's a
Blu-ray thing.
Blu-ray.
Yeah, that looks really
Good.
awesome, and I'd like to have it if somebody sent it to me. But until
Do you
next
have a
time,
region? Do you have a region-free Blu-ray player?
He doesn't know what
what's
that
that
is.
mean? You got to have a region-free? I can't play it on my
No,
PlayStation?
you need a region-free one.
Oh, then I ain't watching shit then. Have a
What
horrible
region?
day. I don't know.
Actually, I think the set is region free.
Oh, it is
Oh, is
region
it?
free. Then
Cool.
oh,
It
see.
might be
Cool. Well,
Oh,
shit,
okay,
I
then
have
I
a
can put it in the
region-free
PlayStation thing.
Blu-ray player
Alright.
for nothing.
in the PlayStation thing.
Yeah.
And until next time,
Is my screen
have a
going?
fuck!
All right.
You're a weird
Question.
dude, Joe.
Watching
What's the
Motto.
trivia?
When I was watching that video, I was like, they're gonna clip this so much. They're gonna clip
Yeah.
it so much.
He does it to
Yeah.
himself.
Yeah. God damn it. All right. What's your
We all
trivia,
remember
Tyler?
8. Got it.
My trivia.
Your quote.
Or quote. God damn, I don't even know what I'm saying no more.
You
Son of a
are
bitch.
really having
Give
a
us some
stroke.
trivia. Give us some trivia, Tyler.
Yeah.
Give us some trivia tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
trivia.
Wait.
I'm trying to,
Trivia
I'm trying
quote. What?
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
Tyler, before
yeah,
he dies.
Wait, no, wait. Yeah, wait. Hang on, Tyler. Yeah, Tyler, go ahead and give us some trivia.
I think you're.
We're gonna get what's.
I was
whoever in the
gonna
chat
dim the
will
light
bothered.
here. You know.
That's dim enough.
God.
These wires. I can't unravel shirts with them in my ears.
I know. I'm like.
Kaz, are you watching? It's all for you.
I got nothing. I'm trying to think of something.
I got nothing.
Jesus
Um,
Christ.
Oh. Too much
the
wind.
worst seduction ever. I was like, oh, here we go.
Alright,
And there's
well,
just like
quote
people
us
sitting there
then.
going,
Give us
I
a
got
quote.
nothing.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Did you just say quota?
Yeah. Give us.
Quota. Yeah, give us the. What,
Yeah,
how much
Tyler.
do you
Give
want,
us one of
Tyler?
those Instagram channels.
Yeah. Hi there. Nice to see you. Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna.
Ace Ventura.
Which one?
That was part 1.
No.
Oh, wait,
you
wait,
jerk
wait.
off.
You fake.
Bumblebee and Tuna? Bumblebee. Oh, yeah, that's what. Oh, is that where he was with the guy
The
that
third, the part
he
3,
knocked
the
the one-
part 3,
yeah,
it's the part 3,
Warm-
Joe. It's part 3.
warm as a fur? Or was that in part 2? 1? God damn, I
Part
can't
3.
remember. But I knew it was Ace Ventura.
It's part 3.
Shut up! There is no part 3. Do I get at least half this question
Actually,
right?
there is.
Ace
Yeah, there
Ventura
is a
Isn't
part
there
three.
part 3?
What?
Oh, God, there is.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Young, it's young.
Ace Ventura
You
is a
can
kid.
show it.
Yeah, young. And
Oh,
Ace
that don't
Ventura.
count.
Yes, it does. It's a legit fun
Well, Joe,
sequel.
if
You're
it's,
just a
if
hater.
it's not part 2, which one do you think it is?
No, I said it was part 1, and he
If
said it
there's
was
only
part 2.
Oh, okay.
No.
Sorry.
Yeah, see?
But if it's not.
Oh.
Yeah, look
Oh
at that.
my
Look
God.
at that masterpiece.
It is a masterpiece.
There's Joe's
I
homework
pray
for
that
next week.
nobody
He's got to
watched
watch
that.
that piece of shit.
Oh, it's Junior. It's not him as a kid. It's his kid, right?
Exactly.
I think it was.
It
I
said
thought it was him
Junior.
as a kid.
It said Junior on it.
Oh,
There's-
fucking nauseous.
Your guess is as good as mine. I've not seen that piece of shit, so.
Ay, ay, ay.
It's not
See
a
you
piece of
guys.
shit. It's a
I'm sure
masterpiece.
Joe would buy it if he saw it for $1.
I'd buy that for $1.
If it was a Dollar Tree, he would.
I'd buy
take it.
that for $1.
See, I would.
But
Fuck,
Joe, you
I-
didn't give an answer.
What?
Huh?
Yeah, you didn't
You
answer.
didn't give an answer.
It is Ace Ventura when
He said
nature
it's-
calls.
And that's which part, Joe?
This is part 2.
He's not even sure about that, is he?
He's like, there's
He's
too
like,
much courage.
it's like, it looks at his fingers like. Part
There's
2?
2 movies, and he's like, "Is it part 1?" I don't know which one it is.
DVD.
Look at the
There's-
that undead hand.
The show has crashed and burned today.
I imagine Joe looks at his hand confused like he's trying to count.
1.
He's in
2,
Kroger trying
carry
to count
the
up his damn
1.
coupons.
I mean, like, Tyler, you know what happens when people die? The brain just rots away. That's what's happening.
And they
with
shit
him.
themselves.
It's a reanimated
So,
corpse.
so Joe lives on life even in death. You know, he shits himself. He just falls apart.
Oh,
Dead
shit.
guy.
He's constantly
Dead guy walking with a
Hey, Jen-
mask on. That's why he wears
Jen,
that
I
mask,
need
'cause
changing again.
He's all torn apart.
See you next time.
Break
Love you,
between
Jen.
the baby wipes.
I don't.
Love you, Jen.
Hey, you watch that shit, Ren. You watch that shit, Ren.
Love you, Jen.
What if we all just said that we love Jen? You can't come after
We
all
love
of
you,
us.
Jen.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we love Jen.
Is it because I say it, Joe?
We
We love you, Jen.
He sounds like Jeffrey Jones and Howard the Duck.
Oh yeah,
I love that movie.
I guess we have to.
That is a funny movie.
We gotta.
Yeah, see,
play.
I'm glad others like it. And people who
Duck
don't like it,
movies
fuck
were the
off.
best.
Oh yeah, yeah.
John never heard of Howard the Duck.
Yeah,
I know.
Look at him, he's so confused.
Wait,
Is that a
the
Looney
first or
Tune?
second- Is that the second?
Do we
Howard
just
the
keep
Duck
going and we all just wave? And
Yeah,
just
we
keep
do.
waving?
It's like the end of Beverly
Ow!
Hillbillies, where we're just standing here, just keep waving till the end credits roll.
Yeah.
So
Same.
John, do you know
I'm
who
going
Howard the Duck is? John, do you know who Howard the Duck is?
Yeah, but it was great. It was fun, and I'll see you all on my balls.